And this is Final Fantasy 15. This is a series of videos that I am going to be calling the Spoony Bards Extra Tales from EOS. It's all post-game junk. So if you're looking for story help or you're looking for cutscene awesomeness, this is probably not it. But right now, what I'm going to be doing is Let Sleeping Mountains Lie. It's a quest line that starts sometime after you leave the Lucis proper area of the game, which is this main area that you play most of the game in. When you come back here, thanks to our awesome doggo Umber, who lets you travel into the past, Cindy will call you, and she'll tell you about these strange tremors that are taking place all over Lucis. And upon further investigation, you have to come over here to this diner and talk to Taka, who, looks oddly familiar.
Does a thing.
If you're, you know, familiar with Forrest Whitaker, he's definitely got Forrest Whitaker eye. So this is where we're at, and I'm going to start this quest here.
Good to see you, son.
Hey.
Y'all happen to be headed for Lestalem?
He really looks like
some
fucking
point,
Forrest
I guess.
Whitaker. It is.
Because it'd be mighty helpful if y'all could do some shopping.
All right.
Much obliged to you.
Wait, what is going on here? This is not what I signed up for. Oh, okay. Speak to Dave. Why did he tell me to buy some ingredients? What a whack job.
The man just assumes we'll do his errands for him.
We're indebted to Taka and his diner.
Go home.
Anything we can.
You gotta investigate this mountain, but first buy these ingredients. No, I don't want to buy your ingredients, dildo. I need map point.
Nope, not that one.
No, I'm not gonna fast travel there. I'm gonna drive.
Yeah.
Because I want to show off
shopping.
my fancy
No biggie.
regalia.
What could be easier?
But I don't
Let's get
fly
to it.
in. I just drive it like a car. Because really, flying is kind of silly. And I painted it gold. Because I'm that guy. I feel like one of these characters should have a grill. So having a gold car is almost, I guess, the second best option. Prompto should totally have a grill. Check out my grill! Shut up, Prompto. Nobody cares.
Isn't he the bad photographer?
Yeah, he is a photographer. But I feel like if they replaced Prompto's character model with like Lil Jon, it would still like be almost completely the same character. And that might actually... Prompto, we gotta go into this cave and kill these monsters. What? We gotta go into this cave and kill these monsters. What? We have to go into this cave and kill these monsters. Okay!
You're fired. Get out of the party.
Can I replace you with Edward? Because he was a better character.
Hey, want to hit up the crow's nest?
If you wish to put on weight.
I hate you, and that is never gonna end.
I know.
What's funny is, throughout this entire game, I was talking shit about how weak Prompto is. But, he actually ends up having more HP and being stronger than my favorite character, who is Ignis. So, it turns out Ignis is the weak bitch, I guess. I don't know. Let's go talk to Dave. Best character name in the game, by the way. His name is just straight up Dave.
I see your hunter's instincts brought you all back here. Mine are telling me there's something real shady about these
Fucking
shakes.
Brontosaurus.
Got all my hunters.
I'm still playing Ark.
For clues
Yeah,
as we speak.
I could...
Even enlisted the help of a fella from
I would
the
assume when you yell
Name's
fucking
Dino,
Brontosaurus.
real upright fella. Said he found himself a suspect spot. Y'all mind
It's
going to
still
check
like
it out?
putzing
for me?
around the house. Pretty sure it's stepping on the house.
Yeah, it was last time. Wait, what am I doing?
Nothing.
I wasn't listening to Dave. Oh well, whatever. I stopped paying attention. Oh yeah, alright. Oh, cool. I got all 14 people. That's awesome. I don't know how I ended up doing that, but... Magic! Now I gotta talk to all
Well,
my
I guess my
bastards.
cover's blown. I didn't come here to cook. I came here as an informant. Thought about picking up some ingredients while I was in the area, but now's not really the time for grocery shopping. If the quakes shake the key and our ship stops sailing, our restaurant's sunk. We need to solve this now.
Yeah, we need to solve
Well, if it is an inch prey octus nay.
solved.
Dave probably told you, but I'm out here reporting on the earthquake. Since we're on good
What's that, boy?
terms, let me
Found
share
a
a little
clue.
scoop. Word on the street is that the crag itself is the key. That, Crown City chick, Monica? Yeah, well, she's following up on the lead at Longwythe for me.
Speak to Hurley.
You boys are on the beat too. Not surprising, given the scale of this incident, if you will. My buddy Dino's been searching for a scoop. Sounds pretty dangerous. Think of how many copies we'll sell. And apparently there are some old legends about Longwythe.
Hurley's
Past
apparently
myths
hot
back
'cause
to
he's
haunt the
fanning himself.
present. People will eat it up.
Well, I mean, he spent all that time running
Well,
from the
look
Smoky
what the
Dragon.
coral dragged in. You boys curious about these quakes too?
And he didn't
As
get
it
any
were, I was
thinner
going
that
through
whole
some old
time.
biology docs, and I stumbled upon something that might
Like-
pique your interest. Longwythe Peak. Oh, baby, this is
You would think
monumental.
spending all that
I've gotta
time on a
check it out
fucking
up close.
island or wherever the fuck they were at, fucking running from the Smoky
Noctis, my boy,
Dragon.
you seen it out there? These quakes
You
have got
know,
the
I'm
guppies
not
scared out of
even
their
sure
gills.
where they
Wonder if there's
were
a new fish done
actually
set 'em all
anymore.
astir.
I
Whatever it is
mean,
causing
I
these
don't know if they
quakes,
were
it's gotta be
actually
a
on an
real
island or
whopper.
if they were just all
Either way, I'm gonna
dead
keep on fishing.
or...
It's like-
And don't worry.
It
if I
turns
get any
out it
good
was
I
really
don't
just
know.
boys will
like
be the
an
first to know.
isolated part of Southern California.
Yeah. Which is why they were all so miserable.
Is a man supposed to get any work done when his tools are flying
It-
off the
clearly,
shelves
it was-
willy-nilly? In all my years living on
Clearly,
the
it was some
outside,
kind of
I
alternate
ain't
dimension,
never
right?
felt
Because there was
anything
Smoky
like
Dragon
these
and a
earthquakes.
tropical
Ain't
island
good
with a
for
polar
nothing
bear.
but giving me a backache.
I don't know. There was something about them all being dead, or at
Now you're
some
just getting into some
point
fucking
they
existential
died.
bullshit.
All these recent quakes
Yeah,
are
I
giving me
don't
the
know.
chills.
The last
Can't
episode
even
was
boil
just
a pot of water without
everything was
worrying it's gonna
amazing
spill all
right
over
up
the
until
place.
that.
Only
And it
got
was
a
just
splash
like,
of stock
that's when
left
you
in the
lost it,
fridge.
Spielberg.
Like to
That's
run
when you
dry if
lost
these
it.
quakes don't quiet down soon.
J.J. Abrams.
What same thing? He's just the same guy.
Oh, come to investigate
It's the
these earthquakes,
Lost Island
have you?
version of Steven
Very
Spielberg.
unsettling they are.
Yeah.
A great disturbance in the earth I sense. Something outside
It's like
the
if
purview
Steven
of the
Spielberg
stars.
was in Lost,
Whence
he would
does
be
all
J.J.
this
Abrams.
energy flow? The answer you and I must together seek.
God, I fucking hate you. You are the worst
Well met,
character.
boys. All this commotion had me curious, so I came down from HQ to check it out.
Oh, okay.
I see they weren't making a mountain out of a molehill. This one might even be too much for the hunters to surmount. Doesn't mean it isn't worth trying, though. And this old girl ain't about to let her boy Dave have all the fun.
God, I hate you old birds.
We heard rumblings of an earthquake around here and came to check it out. It's a little too close to the capital for comfort. Normally, Jared's
Dinosaur.
notebook has the answer, but it came up
Punch you
blank
in the
this time.
face.
Except for a weird legend about Longwythe.
Go
Something
unconscious.
about the mountain awakening every
14.
few centuries and making the earth shake by its rousing.
You should attack that
That's the
brontosaurus.
best I got.
No, I shouldn't.
Yeah.
That's
do
a
it.
terrible idea.
Nah, you be a man.
Prince Noctis!
I'm gonna get on the
Are you
raft
helping
and
look
like
Be
go
a
out to
man,
sea
Harry.
first.
Be a man.
Well, guess what? I'm helping too! I started looking in Grandpa's notebook. And here's what I found. It said there's a legend about the mountain. And that's all he wrote. Oh, but you know what else? He drew a picture of a turtle. No, I know
Hey,
was
he drew a
Grandpa
picture
smart,
of a turtle.
But he was a good drawer.
He's a cool old man. Fucking old man.
If it isn't my
Geezer.
favorite hunters. You looking into what's causing all these earthquakes? Everyone at the power plant's up in arms. They're all wondering if the meteor's got anything to do with them. The company's
meteor.
offering a bonus to
I'll
anyone
tell
who
you
can
that.
solve the mystery. So I figured I'd take up the cause and earn some extra gil.
There was something in the meteor, but its ass promptly got kicked. Wait, where's Monica? Monica! Let's go, Menage! I'm a terrible person. Alright, so now we have to go to Long Life. Where's my car? There it is. Let's jump in my car. Oh yeah, I could just run to her. Or I have to just run to her. That's right.
You David Hasselhoff?
What do you mean? Why?
Jump in my car.
I don't. I didn't keep up with the Hoff, admittedly, after he was off Baywatch. So
I'm gonna assume then that you haven't seen Kung Fury.
Nope.
Oh, you poor man.
Am I though? Am I really?
Yeah. It's only like 45 minutes long, but it's like 45 minutes of pure 80s cliche amazing.
I got this.
Isn't that
just
like
sit back and
a
watch how it's done.
like a movie in the vein
I
of
can
like
show you a thing or
Shaolin
two.
Soccer?
Well then, by all means.
No.
Guys,
No, it's like an independent film.
Cool. Go take care of it.
That wasn't so hard.
He has to go back in time to kill or to stop the greatest kung fu master of all time, Hitler.
Okay.
Yeah. So like, he's got his sidekick, Hacker Man, who can hack time. So Hacker Man like kind of messes up and sends him too far back in time, and he comes out in time. And Hacker Man, yeah, he sends Kung Fury too far back in time.
Okay.
So he sees a like this chick on the back of a giant wolf holding him like an Uzi, and he's it's amazing. And he's like, "What year is this?" And she's like, "It's the Viking Age." And he goes, "That explains the laser raptors."
What?
Yeah,
what the?
It's so good.
You and I clearly have different.
Let's be done with this
I don't
Nothing to it.
That explains the laser raptors. What? No, it doesn't. You stupid guy. I'm assuming is
Totally
Asian
does.
because it's a movie about kung fu. But that could be taken as racist, so maybe it's not.
I'm actually honestly really not sure.
Time for some action.
The fiber. I'm telling you though, you got to spend the 45 minutes and watch this, and just
There
be
are
like,
so
all right,
many
I
other
like
things I could
this.
do with 45 minutes.
Like watch Kung Fury or Turbo Kid. You can watch Turbo Kid.
Continue to play Final Fantasy.
It was worst.
That's right. Give me your giant hairy horn. The worst name for an item. Like, who let them do that?
Do we have to ask that question?
I know it's fucking Japan, but really? I'm surprised somebody didn't catch that when they, like, in translation. Like, you know that translates to giant hairy horn, right?
I'm afraid I must direct you to
we are
Monica.
aware,
I'm
American
simply
son.
here to look out for Lady Iris
Put
and young Tuck.
put penis name in game.
And that's all I have to say. Apologies for not being of help.
Look, I named mine after Wiener.
Good to see you, Prince Noctis. Dustin and I have
They'll
been
never
investigating the
get
recent
it.
tremors in the region. I believe we've discovered
The game's
source of
out,
the
an
quakes,
American
a
representative
long-dormant
from
creature
Square Enix
called
is
the
playing it. He's like,
Adamantus. The beast is far too
hairy
dangerous
horn.
for us
Hey,
to
wait a
approach.
minute!
If you decide to venture
We are
closer,
very sorry.
do exercise caution.
I'm surprised they didn't put out, like, a thing on Twitter. We
Just kidding,
apologize.
JK, LOL.
Whoa, what is
What is
oh
that?
yeah, that's right.
Oh, oh no! No way, dude!
Yeah.
That's a turtle!
I am.
Look at the size of it.
It's
freaking huge. Shouldn't give you a good workout, Pronto.
Whatever doesn't kill me makes me stronger.
Club. Hey, don't run away from me. You get under my stone axe, which is basically just a club. Hey, no running. Don't run! Don't run!
Well, here we are.
Have to run. Oh, dick. You dick. Woo.
Apparently, I can't make a portal.
Oh, I tired myself. Alright, I fled from your moving mountain. No, you don't. Boop. Speak to Taka.
Free sheet metal? Well, dadgummit.
Oh boy. So, Carol shared a thing off your Facebook page.
What was that thing?
It was a thing about a large collection of dice you could get for free.
Oh yeah, yeah, I shared that on my Facebook page.
Yeah, that looked suspiciously like the same dice you gave us.
No?
I think you bilged us.
No, I got you, whiz dice. That is,
You bet.
Let's hit it.
Yeah, right, dude. I wish I won that thing. I would have a way cooler dice holder showing up to a D&D night. Two of the things were the, like, the dice tomes.
Yeah.
Those things are bitchin' looking. And I'd be like, look at my ridiculously huge D1000.
I want to get, Mystery Science Theater 3000 dice holders.
What?
Yeah, I don't know if that's actually a thing, but it should be a thing, and we should have it.
Let's see. To the internet!
Internet ho! I mean, technically we are on the internet, but...
I might have asked before, but is Ebony really all that good? I might have answered before, but yes it is.
I'll just do a search for MST3K dice.
That's it's probably going to bring up, like, sets of dice. Or dicks. Have you never used the internet before? It's probably going to be dicks.
MST3K Tom Servo keychain.
Close.
I don't know. It's on this. There's not even a picture of it.
Hey,
but it took me to this website with like really cool looking dice.
Why does that say
They sell a lot of foodstuffs in Lestalem we can't get no place else. Lestalem ain't exactly a stone's throw away.
I don't care about the quest.
Oh, it's just y'all.
Broke ass Forrest Whitaker.
Take your pick.
I don't want to go back to that spot. See if that Spino is still there.
Adamantite bangle and 50,000 gil and 5 stars.
Adamantite dangle.
Huh?
Is it adamantite dangle?
No, bangle.
Boring.
I wish I had an adamantite dangle.
I'm gonna run into our other raft.
The adamantoids will duck into its shell if you flee from battle. If you wish to rejoin the hunt, you will have to start from the beginning. Oh, wow, that sucks. Oh, it's moving. Oh, boy. Well, let's do the thing with the thing. I guess I should eat some food before I, Is it moving or is it big?
Yeah, that Spino is definitely still in the spot.
Fuck that Spino.
Oh, and a raptor too.
Oh, hey.
That's neat.
I didn't have any problems with that
sucks
Spino,
balls.
so, you know, that was just you. That was all you.
No.
Rock!
I got eaten by piranhas before I could reach the shore.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, and a Carno. I love this.
That's
and
fine.
there's a second Carno. I'm leaving that place.
Please.
There is nothing but death in that place.
Oh, look, a Cthulhu.
Hey, Satan himself. Neat.
Neat. And coincidentally, Jesus is there also. Just cause.
He's just hanging out watching.
Yeah. This is gonna be funny. Thanks, Jesus. Thanks for the vote of confidence.
Oh, man. I wonder if I can, like, stand on my raft and, like, help these Triceratops with... Whoa!
In hindsight, I probably should have driven here.
Oh, that's what's going on. Okay. Giant crocodile's fighting a giant turtle.
Wow.
Dude, you can't be serious! Oh crap, you are!
That's not a beast. That's
Got
a
it.
mountain.
Good.
Perhaps this is one hunt we should reconsider. Not. Do you seriously mean to do this?
Not! Come on, man, not cool!
Well, I've heard of moving mountains. We're taking one down. That's a twist.
I'm just gonna continue to stab you in your eye, and we'll find out if
This one's on prompto.
Wait, what?
It does not appear as if I have done any damage to this fucking thing at all. And I can't, of course, you can't lever it, because that would just make too much fucking sense.
I don't know what that means.
Watch out!
Let's take a second to make a spell. Those Xperia casts are useless as balls. Let's go with a lightning. Oh, whoops. What was that? Magitech booster.
Oh, that's a giant.
Let's go
Looks
with
like a shark.
What? No, what? What are you... What is happening?
Oh, that's right.
Yes, Trump is definitely the end boss in this game. It's horrifying.
He's huge.
He really is. He's huge.
He's got summons, the best summons. They actually suck, like all of them.
Just five spells 5 spells for 9,999 damage. And nothing happened. He was like, yeah, I don't care.
It's like, simmer down now.
He tried to build a wall around your hometown. Try to. Maybe you can get I don't know. Anytime you guys want to get involved, that would be fantastic.
Sorry to bring this up. You want to attack?
Terrible. Oh, it's gonna take forever, dude. Like, this is legitimately gonna take forever. I'm just gonna keep stabbing him in his eye.
I think I might try to play Drink All the Beer tonight. I have off until Monday.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You should definitely drink all the beer.
One shot.
I can't, like, I legitimately can't even tell what I'm doing. Like, because half the time, the camera is so close on this giant, stupid turtle face. And I don't know if I'm flying, I don't know what's going on here. I know he's only hitting me for about 340 some damage, which is great. Like, I don't have to worry about him killing me.
You're a weird mollusk thing.
Say your prayers.
I think we're in for a fight.
Oh, bag of dicks.
What's up?
Word.
I said dicks.
Did you see what I was fighting?
That 3-day fight thing?
It's not 3 days, but I'm gonna be here for a while.
Yeah, well, I've seen it. I heard it was. It's not like 3 real days, but it's like it takes a while. I was trying to watch your broadcast and then comment on it, but for some reason my internet's like, no.
No, it was
this is
working.
not allowed.
You were commenting, at least.
Oh yeah, well, I seen I was commenting, but I couldn't actually watch the videos. Kind of sad.
Did you see what the name of the stream is?
The Spoony Bard?
Yeah.
Tales of the Spoony Bard? Yes.
Yes!
That was Arc.
Awesome. It's got flaws, but overall I really like it.
Yeah, I've watched a bunch of Let's Plays of it on YouTube, and it looks interesting. Although, I don't know, a game like that, it feels Minecraft-y, and it would be, that's another type of game where I could see myself playing by myself a little bit, but it'd be, I prefer probably to play it with someone.
Yeah, they are giant seagulls.
You can't say that.
Yeah, the game, it's got some glitches, but, I was, like, mildly obsessed with it on PC, so, but I could only get to, like, a certain point in the game. Holy shit, a whale! Oh no, that's just a giant shark. I think that's worse. I was only able to get to, like, a certain point in gameplay, because, trying to, like, get certain items without somebody there as backup was nearly impossible, and nobody else played it on PC, so it was kind of like, well, shit.
Yeah, I mean, it looks fun. I mean, I'd play it if I had it. There's a lot of games I'd play if I had it, so.
Yeah, it's a lot of fun.
Have you played Final Fantasy?
Not yet.
Why not?
If I get it, I'm gonna wait until after the holidays to get it.
Really? I think it looks like one of the few good ones. For once.
Yeah, everybody tells me that it's amazing, but...
Oh, I haven't heard anyone say amazing. I keep bugging Jay, and I keep getting, it's good. Yeah. Not great. I get, it's good.
Well, I think that's the most outstanding rating that Jay's ever given a game.
Fair enough.
The only game I've ever given an amazing that's better than that is like Symphony of the Night or Final Fantasy.
Oh my god, yes. Symphony of the Night, you can't even say. I can't wait. We're getting closer and closer to that release date for fucking Bloodstain.
Oh, dude, that's gonna be awesome.
Yes, yes it is. I'm getting a steel book and a poster, and my name's in the game. Right.
Oh, did you kickstart it? Nice.
Yeah, Kickstarter. I was like, fuck yeah, Castlevania, a real Castlevania. I've been waiting for this for like, oh my god, 15 years? Like, when was the last side-scrolling Castlevania, besides that fun one on Xbox? But it wasn't like a real one. Remember that, Jay? That game we played all the time?
Nah,
Castlevania HD.
No, I remember. It was like Harmony of Despair or whatever.
Yeah.
Something like that, yeah.
That wasn't a bad game. It was fun.
I think it was more
every
fun
Castlevania game on. Every Castlevania game on DS.
Yeah, more or less. And that's the only way to get it anymore, which is a shame, because I love that. I'm a huge Castlevania fanboy. But I mean, he's making Castlevania this way now. Whatever, I'm down. It has to be a side-scrolling game. Same thing with Contra. Contra is a side-scrolling game, and I still think there's a market for it, regardless of what Konami or anybody else thinks.
Well, Konami seems to think that there's a market now for fucking pachinko machines.
Well, they've been doing that's not true. They've been making arcade machines and pachinko machines, and they have their fingers in a lot of different things. Like, gaming is actually only a small part of their income. You know, that's why they could afford to make a $50 million game. You know, even though they pitched a million the whole entire time.
That's why they can afford to ruin up Resident Evil.
We must regroup.
Oh, I know. Fucking. I know. Why do you think it's? I don't think it's ruining it. It's just different.
They turned it into a pachinko machine.
What? You mean Metal Gear? They turned into a pachinko machine.
Oh, was that Metal Gear? Oh, that's right.
Yeah.
Yeah, and that's gonna get all ruined up too. Hey, let's make a Metal Gear game without Kojima.
I know. You know what? The only time I would ever be okay with them making a Metal Gear game without Kojima would be if they want to remake the first and second one, because, you know, he clearly does not want to do that. So, you could possibly do that without him, and just keep the storylines more or less the same. You know. And you could probably get away with it.
I think the reason this fight takes so long is because it's such a pain in the ass to hit this fucking thing.
All I know is when I was watching the video, I just seen this gigantic beast, and I was like, yeah.
This is just an adamantoid, but they were in 13, but they weren't this big. And they looked more like Brontosaurus than...
Sources?
Yeah. Let's try... What's Hyperion? 496. Sword of the Tall's 518. 483 for Axe of the Conqueror. Alright, let's try this. Or just ignore everything.
Want some?
No,
yeah, because that's definitely on my hit list though. 15. It looks good enough that I'm actually still excited for it, and I'm actually still excited for 7 because of how good this game looked.
I'm still apprehensive about 7 because I really don't like that they turned it into an episodical thing.
Well, you know why they did that? Because they want your money, and they're going to get it.
Well, yeah.
Because all the fanboys been crying about a 7 remake for, God no, they've been crying about a remake since, I'm pretty sure, when they were re-releasing all the Final Fantasies again for PS1. They were like, oh man, we should remake this, because that was towards the end of the PS1's lifespan. That was like into the PS2. And they were all like, oh god, we should remake Final Fantasy 7. No.
There was like tons and tons of rumors, and then they released that what Final Fantasy would look like if it was awesome what Final Fantasy 7 would look like with like updated awesome graphics, and that was just to punch people in the balls.
Yeah,
but
like,
they've done that before.
We're never actually making it. Do you remember the tech demo for Nintendo 64? It was all the characters from Final Fantasy VI all redone for that console. I mean, that's not new. They've been doing that.
Oh, I didn't see that.
Oh yeah, that's old. That's been their go-to for years. I remember when I seen that tech display for Final Fantasy VI, my friggin' head exploded. I was like, oh my god, it was back. You know, that wasn't like they were doing that forever.
Wow, that was embarrassing. I know.
For Nintendo 64 of all things.
I have a gift too.
What's your gift?
I win at Drink All the Beer.
That's a good game. That's a good gift. I'm super excited for the Final Fantasy re-release. So I'm gonna get it, and then I'm gonna rub it all over my body.
Oh my god, dude!
I don't even know which one.
I'm gonna hump that crate.
I know, and I can't decide. Yo, I can't decide if I want to start at 1 and just work my way down, or like pick out my favorites. Like it's like that's what I'm fretting over. It's like, oh man, how am I gonna play this? What am I gonna do?
I don't know, man. Honestly, I might just shoot for 8. Like, it's been so long since I played 8.
Oh my god, I played 8, well, I beat it like 3 times, but I haven't played it in at least 10 years. You know,
yeah, I love that game.
8 was good. But overall the game was good. It was a fun, enjoyable game. I might even go 9, even though it's one of my lesser favorites. I don't well, it's not my least favorite, but it's my, I don't remember
enough through that game, just like, it's just like, I was just like, I can't believe that I'm still, like, I'm doing this just to say that I beat this game. And it was like, halfway through the game, you know, like, who the main boss is through, like, the entire game, and then halfway through the game, they switch it up for, like, no good reason. And it's just like,
yeah, I remember. God. No, that was kind of like Chrono Trigger for a little while, too. Remember, like, we swore Magus was going to be, like, the big bad guy, and then in the end, he's like, yeah, I'm join forces. I'm like, oh.
Yeah.
But back then, that was awesome. I guess it wasn't a tried and true formula yet. Oh, that's another game I would love to play again. It's Chrono Trigger. They should grab that and all the Secret of Manas, throw them on a disc and re-release it and make a lot of money. And I would play them. I've been playing them like a hacker.
There's certain games that, like, if these companies just put them like, oh yeah, by the way, we're gonna re-release this on this thing. It's like they would make so much stinking money.
Oh yeah, but see, the problem is it's they're looking at demographics and stuff, and they're like, oh, well, we're making these games for kids, and the kids won't remember that because they're not top of the line graphics. But it's like, you do know that a bunch of 30-somethings
to the adults with the bankroll.
Yeah, the people with the money are a bunch of people who grew up with these games, and they have flow, and they're still playing games. So why are you not making games for them too? Like, that's, like, a lot of the market, especially for, like, older titles, or, like, ones that, like, are kept alive for, like, 1,000 years, like, it's all life support, it's because older fans just won't give it up. It's like, you can still make money off those people. Shit, just the NES retro market is still making money. They're still making new games. Same thing with the Super Nintendo and the Sega. Like, it doesn't make any sense. And then that monstrosity Nintendo released, and then people are like, kicking each other in the throat for it.
Yeah, oh, I'm going to spend $200. I bought one, and if you want it, it's going to be $200. Oh my god.
It's neat because it's a cute little Nintendo, and it's nice to have like on the shelf and a conversation piece. Like, oh, remember playing this game? That was the intent. But when you look at
like, most of the games on that thing fucking suck. Like, hey, remember when we used to play Balloon Fight? No, because nobody remembers playing Balloon Fight.
And not only that, but you paid all that money for 30 games when their consoles are out, like, for instance, the Genesis one that has 80 games, and you can put parts in it.
Half the
price. So whatever you don't have, you're just like, boop, and then there it is. You can still you can play whatever you had before. You know, I don't know. It just didn't make any sense to me. I mean, and there's better clone consoles that you can get for cheaper than what these people are paying for that thing.
Like, Jen just got me, for last Christmas, Jen got me the Retron 5. And, like, I've been going out and just buying old cartridges for games. Like, there's a lot of retro game dealers in the area now, and I've just been hitting them up. And I even got, like, a buddy of mine, me and Jay were just up at his shop, Doghouse Games, up at Q-Mart. And he's got, like, a stall in the back place. And it's like...
Really? I'll have to check it out, because Q-Mart, I get mad when I go to Q-Mart, because I always go to that, the Video Bonanza, and then I always get in an argument with the people there. I always get in an argument.
Yeah, that's because they're like, oh, you want this Nintendo? Yeah, that's gonna be $100. You're like,
I'm like, are you serious? And then I look at it and I'm like, you do know I can get cheaper on eBay. I mean, like, I get, like, you want to sell at, like, you want to make money or whatever, but, like, at least sell eBay prices, because eBay's even fucking expensive anymore.
Nah, man, that joint's been ripping people off, like, since I was a kid and would go up to Q-Mart. And it was just
like leaving bad reviews at, like, everywhere I could find them at, because I'm a dick.
Yeah, seriously, that place is awful. And, like, I was talking to, like, my buddy's wife, who runs the shop with them, and she was like, I'm not going to say anything bad about those people. If they're able to sell that stuff for that price, then, you know what? Good on them. They're making their money.
Nah, man.
And me, I was like, no, fuck that.
No, that's... see, they're prying... They're counting on you not knowing enough and thinking the game, this is normal. Like, oh, well, these are old games, you can't find them anymore. So you're like, oh, all right, well, $60 seems reasonable. And it's like, no, it fucking doesn't. Mario Brothers 3 is a common game. If you're spending any more than $10-15 for it, something is wrong. And then, there's a place in Doylestown that marks his games up like that because he's in Doylestown, so he can afford to.
So, I went to that store, and it turns out, like, I know one of the guys that works there. He used to date one of Jen's friends. And, like,
he also used to,
the people that own the store...
Like,
the dude that owns the store is, like, a really cool, really nice guy. But, yeah, like, some of the stuff I was looking at, it's like Madden games on the Genesis for, like, $20. And I was like,
it's insanity. Like, I walked in there...
that's a big no.
I went there with Robin, and we looked around, and I was like, no way, are you serious? The only thing was worthwhile there is you can get parts. So I got, like, the bits, which they're important if you want to go in there and fix anything. And then I got
I was just about to say, like, I got a battery for one of my DS games.
72 pin connector. I mean, that's the place to go for that kind of stuff. but like game-wise, I would never, ever. I mean, we found a new place actually on Craigslist. Was it Craigslist? It's one of them websites where they're like, what are they? The yard sale websites, and they had
there's a place that posts on Facebook. Yeah, Yeah, there's another dude like on the Facebook Marketplace that they just started, and that dude is like, he's got he advertises like a brand new, newly clean Nintendo system for like $100, but he's got like this litany of games, and I think he like throws in games if you want them or something like that. I don't know, but he also makes this really sweet lamp that is a what is it? An NES Advantage controller and a light gun, and the light gun, like the zapper, is the post for the lamp.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah,
especially
it's
nowadays
really cool.
when there's no use for zappers, which is a shame.
Yeah, you
Unless
can't
you
use
have
them.
a CRT, you can't use it. Well, if someone did figure out a way, like I'm a part of like a bunch of Nintendo dork forums, and someone figured out how to use the zapper using Wii parts, like the Wii bar and something else that connects to the Wii, and he
cool.
Frankensteined it together and got it to work. And I was like, if you could figure out how to mass produce that, you could actually probably make some money.
Yeah.
Especially since like Wii stuff's a dime a dozen. And poopy.
Oh my god, man, yeah.
Yes.
That's and like so when the Wii came out, I bought the Wii, and
everybody had a
was
Wii
like,
at least once. Like, shit, I think we had it twice.
I was so excited, and then there was like 6 good games that came out for it over the life of the entire thing, and I was just like, why?
And people love that system, and people still swear by it, and I don't get it.
Yeah, well, it's nice
just comes
because,
down
again,
to the
you can
Nintendo
hack it.
fanboyism. Yeah, I don't really care.
Yeah. Like buying a PSP these days.
And the Wii U was shitty too. Fuck, I think the Switch doesn't look that good either.
I think the Switch looks amazing.
Really?
I'm
getting tired of
that
these. Now I'm tired of the fucking gimmicks of Nintendo.
Oh no, I am riding that hype.
Hopefully they don't make the same mistake where you can't replace like the goddamn controller, like should have break. Because
well, that's the thing, because the console is that
the controller.
Yeah.
I don't. It's like a big dumb laptop. I can't do it. I can't do it. It's so bad. But good on you if you like it. I see nothing redeemable about it. I guess maybe
I really like that they have third-party support now.
Yeah, I guess it's a plus. I don't know. Are they not going to be messing around with like Game Boys or anything anymore? Now that they're making a giant Game Boy.
I don't know.
It's like a
but
giant.
To be honest, it's my SP gets more gameplay time right now than my DS does. Like my DS battery has been dead for months.
The only handheld I ever got, I really liked. That's not true too. Was I like the SD, and then I liked the. I had a PSP for a short while, which was awesome because I had like a million videos. It was jailbroken, so I had every game on it, and it already is, which was nice.
Yeah.
But like I wasn't playing PSP games on it. I was playing Nintendo and Super Nintendo and Genesis games on it.
Oh yeah, nobody actually played PSP games on the PSP.
I remember having the Metal Gear Acid. And I was just like, oh god, this game.
And it's funny because like they would put out a patch for it, and then like maybe a week later there would be a crack for it. Oh, you're out of your freaking mind.
What's that?
Fighting.
You're gonna be fighting it for how long has it been? How long?
About 40 minutes.
Well, that's about the time of a regular, like especially some of the older Final Fantasies. That would be a normal end boss battle.
Maybe 30. Maybe 30.
I mean, shit. I remember the fight with Kefka. He has like 30 fucking forms. And then he pops out and he's like, "I'm a god too," and you're like,
why? Oh yeah, I'm god.
He's like, "By the way," I'm like,
I know.
Great.
We don't really need it.
Oh, the Genesis Nomad.
I
That was
had
something that I really wanted. Do you really?
Yep. I got it from, I forget where I got it from. Game Zombie, which is no longer open. It was in Bristol. But I got one. It worked, and it's great because it's a console and it's also a portable. But the screen has like a couple of dead pixels on it, and it irks me whenever I look at it. Like, cause it's like 4 or 5. You must have. See, I think what they did is they switched the screen out for a sharper image, like one of those. Like you tried upgrading it, modding it.
Yeah.
Because it has a real sharp image, but I think when he was messing around in there, he pressed down on the goddamn because it's like crystals or whatever, the gel,
I can't even
and I think he touched it and
thing.
fucking killed the damn screen. But it still works. And they're hard to find. The last one I've seen in person was when I worked at GameStop in 2001.
Yeah, oh man. I've never actually seen one in real life.
Oh, that's pretty neat. Next time I see, I'll show it.
Yeah, awesome.
Say your prayers.
Then you could play the greatness of Zero Win. It was like that was like I consider like one of the very first like meanish games, and then like it just disappeared off the face of the earth.
Which one?
Zero Wing.
Oh.
That's the all your base game. It's a damn good game. It's actually like a really good shooter game if you like Gradius and shit like that. It's one of those.
Like Raiden?
Yeah.
I used to play that. There was like a youth community center in Hatboro. When I was younger, I'd go there because they had an arcade for Raiden, and it was free.
Yeah.
And then that little strip next to the Wawa.
Next to the Wawa.
Yeah, it's like a nail salon now or some shit.
Oh, I know what you're talking about. I already moved out by the time that popped out.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was later on. That was too bad. You know, there was a game store back there once, like an old used video game store, and there was also at one point a comic store back there too. It lasted like what? Maybe a couple months.
Well, there was there was Claude's Comics that was there forever. Yeah, and then for some reason he was like, "I'm gonna turn my store into a cigar shop." Yeah.
I'm gonna try this. How terrible this is.
Certainly didn't expect this much trouble. It's nice knowing you guys.
Is this thing just shooting straight? I don't know what is going on.
I swear she just flies just because she wants to fly. Dumbass bird. Yeah, Claude's I used to go there every day. Like, I was like a regular. I probably annoyed that poor man like to no end.
Yep. I used to go in there and like pet the dog. He had like the arcade that was in there. Yep.
All I did was go there and hang out. And then I own a lot of his personal collection. I bought his Flash 1 from him. I bought his Superman 1 from him. A whole bunch of comics I bought from him. Like out of his personal, like the comics that hung on the wall that were like his personal stuff.
Yeah.
I snagged them all up.
Oh God!
Yeah, he was real nice, and there was the dude Mark that used to work there that was in the band.
Yep.
So like we'd go there for shows and stuff, and that was cool.
Yeah, he was the one that got me into magic.
Yep, me too.
Oh, like look at that, fucking fangs and all.
Yeah.
Ugh.
She's biting me. I'll kill you, bird. She squawks if I don't let her out, and then I let her out, and she misbehaves. Yeah, he was nice. He died not too long ago.
Are you serious?
Yeah. He had cancer.
No shit.
Yeah.
Oh, that's close.
Yeah, I ended up bumping into his obituary when I was doing a search for him.
Yeah.
Because I was wondering whatever the fuck happened to him, because he just kind of vanished. And then I was like, oh, that explains it.
Not gonna lie, I don't remember his last name. I remember his name was Steve.
Yeah, it was Steve. I don't remember his last name either. I think it started with a B. Yeah, he was nice. That was a shame.
Yeah. Put up with my shit for so long. I spent ridiculous amounts of money in that place.
Yeah, so did I. I would say like a quarter of my collection came from his shop, at least.
Yeah.
I'm talking to Derek.
Hi, Robin.
Derek says hi.
Hi, Derek.
Tell her hubby says hi too.
Your hubby says hi. She says hi.
That's right, because your wife is my wife.
Is she a sister wife?
No, she's not my sister wife. That would mean I'm a girl, and we're in a polygamous relationship.
Oh, brother, husband.
I'm a girl, you know.
She's got two husbands. Deal with it.
Close it again.
Alright. I think I have it down to maybe 85%. God, hit more than once, you fucking failure!
Damn. Do you remember, I don't, you have to remember, there was a store in Hatboro that was near Claude's Comics. It was on, I would say it's like 3 buildings down. And it was like a little, shop that had like a whole bunch of weird odds and ends. I forget what the fuck it was called, but it used to have, I remember it specifically because it's where I used to go to get my Batman movie cards from.
Yeah, the toy store.
Was it a toy store?
I think so.
It might have been a toy. It had like old toys though. It wasn't like
Yeah. Uh huh.
Yeah. You don't remember the name of that place, do you?
No.
No. See, I can't remember. I can't fucking remember any of those names. And any names still look like half the places then.
Yeah, it's still there.
Oh no, it can't be the place I'm thinking of. It's been closed. It closed when I was still living in Hatboro.
Oh.
It was like literally like 3 stores down from Burdick's, in between Burdick's and the Alder Body.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I have no idea.
Yeah, because I was just thinking about that place the other day. Because I bumped into the cards. I was like, I still have these freaking things. Ah, don't bite my ears. You fucking suck. I saved your life, bird. Yeah, I did, from the cat. Cat got you, and I saved you. Ow, stop! I'm the only one who pays attention to you. You gotta be nice to me.
Oh shit! Oh shit, he's doing something!
I just want a friend. Well, that because I like birds. I like birds. Speaking of Resident Evil, though, did you play that demo?
I did not.
No.
I keep hearing good things about it. But it's not like what you would expect from Resident Evil, though. It's not. They're definitely taking a different turn. I guess they're trying something new after the fucking last one was horrible.
I don't know what I am doing right now, but I'm going fucking ham. I am now on a 100 hit combo. I've been in midair for like 30 seconds. This did over 99,000 damage. Can't tell what his HP is left, but I'm sure it's nothing. Yeah.
Instead of 6.
Stop it. Alright, now do you like that game, Garrett, more than that dinosaur game you were playing with, what's her name? Carol?
What, Ark?
Yeah.
Ark is that dinosaur game I was playing with
Carol.
Really? Yeah.
I thought one was a zombie game, and one was a dinosaur game.
Oh no, that was 7 Days to Die.
Oh, I keep getting fucking confused. She tried explaining to me one day, and I was like, I have no idea what's happening. I just feel old.
It's kind of the same game. It's all just like a survival builder game, but one has zombies and one has dinosaurs.
Okay, fair enough.
And the one with the dinosaurs is infinitely better.
It is pretty better.
Pretty better?
Yeah.
Not food.
Say your prayers.
Bro, why are you like, you know, why is my lock on
I get you're grooving me, but what do you actually think in my ear? If there's spiders in there, you have to get them all out. Get these spiders out. Damn, stop!
Damn it! I'll put that there.
Nuts! Back me up!
Back yourself up. I don't got time for that. I don't even know what the fuck you're doing. The least useful AI in this game. And I imagine that's how it's going to be for
that game is all about camaraderie and the closeness that you have with your boy band buds.
Dude, they're... Some dungeons, they get just super useless, and, they're definitely useless in this fight. Like, to be completely honest.
Let me give you a scenario. If... What the hell? Hold on a sec. Okay, now then. So, what if they change, like with Final Fantasy VII, what if they take out parts, memorable parts? Like, what if they don't see it as being memorable? They like, oh god, it was a product of the time, you know, that's something we don't want to have back in the game, such as, for instance, Cloud dressing as a woman to escape, you know, the clutches of Shinra. Was it Shinra? Yeah, Shinra.
Yeah.
What?
Would you be disappointed if you don't get to
Yes.
blow it
If
up?
they take anything out of that game, then what was the point of even doing it? Like, you're
Well, I mean, they're
remaking
already
a game. You're not...
They've already altered the storyline, so it's different. And you can easily tell that by the cutscenes in the trailer. For instance, when he's escaping Shinra after at the very beginning of the game when they first break in, and remember Tim on the run on his own, just him running away, Cloud.
Yeah.
They already have him paired up now with Barrett when he's running away. It's a small change, but you don't know. I mean, this was picked out of like a 5-minute trailer, so how much more do you think they changed?
I mean, if there's small changes, it's whatever. But yeah, I mean, it's like, what are they going to eliminate the golden saucer or something like that? Like,
no, I don't think they could do that. That's too big. But like the cross-dressing bits, I could see them not including it and thinking it's not important story-wise, and then be like, oh, we can cut it. It doesn't make sense. Or it's not important, you know, to the game's dynamics or whatever.
But it is important to the game.
Gotcha.
Well, how so?
Him cross-dressing? That's how he stays away from Shinra.
Yeah.
That's a pretty big, important part of it. It's integral to the story, because, like, if he doesn't, he gets caught.
That's true. Ow!
Want some?
She's jamming her face into my ear hole. Stop it. This is dumb. Bird. Now she's in my ear.
Like, I don't think changing any part of that game really would be, like, wise. Like, especially for a company that hasn't been doing that well in recent years. And with all the stuff that's coming out in 2017, like, Square has an opportunity to, like, become relevant.
I think they still are, in a way, though, because they still made good money off of 13. And 13 was junk. Not the worst they've released, but I mean, certainly not one of their better games.
13 sold okay for an RPG on, you know, the 21st century, I guess. But its subsequent titles did not sell well at all.
Yeah, I'll say it. Give me a text or some shit. I do answer. Oh my god. Damn. They're actually doing damage to me. It's weird.
What are you playing?
Diablo.
Oh.
I'm prepping for the Darkening of Tristram, which comes out next month.
It was alright. You get a really good item at the end of it.
I'm just excited.
You get a legendary.
You get to hear the old tunes and stuff too. Like that was. I love Diablo.
Yeah. But it's not really like the original.
Oh, it can't be. And they're too lazy to fucking go and make all new.
Well, so it's like they did. They give you like the burnt out section of Diablo 2, like you know when you got to go to Old Tristram in Diablo 2. So you basically have that, but there's like the dead bodies of like Griswold and you know all the other people laying around.
Don't they also use like some original models too for like the bosses? Like aren't they the old models? Character models?
Kind of. I mean, I think the butcher might be like original-ish, and he's still stupid hard to kill, but it's not the same maps. Like, that's what I was looking forward to. Like, I thought it was going to be the same maps playing the same game again.
What do you mean, like cathedral, caves, ruins, hell?
Yeah, I mean, you do go through a progression, but it's like they put a grainy effect on, like, a current map skin and just named it something differently.
Oh, well, that's kind of like what I expected it to be, though. I didn't expect them to actually use... That wouldn't look good at all. It would look horrible. Diablo 1's hard to look at, and I love that game, but, like, in comparison to what I'm looking at now, there's no way you could have...
Have fun having it be hard to look at, because like I said, they just put that grainy effect on like the old on the new stuff.
But I heard most of the reviews, like, the only thing people didn't like is, like, they made some questionable choices, like the progression. Like, when you get around what would be, quote-unquote, the caves, they didn't use caves. They used, like, other parts of the game. It's like, why would you not use caves? But,
exactly. But, I mean, you go through the whole, like, progression of it. You find the Butcher and you find Diablo, and they're pretty much, like, the only two things that are there.
I heard there was going to be 4 dudes in there. It's Diablo, the Butcher, Leoric, and Lack Daniel, or whatever his name was.
Yeah, the Leoric is in there, but he's also in the new Diablo.
Yeah, he's been technically all 3.
Oh, really?
Apparently he's the fucking Skeleton King that just fucking died.
Yeah. But, like, I don't know. It was cool for, like, 10 minutes, and then I just beasted my way through it and got to the end. At the end, you get the cool cutscene where you get the Soul Stone and everything. That's cool. So that's pretty sweet, yeah. And then you actually get... Well, then you actually get the Soul Stone.
Oh, that's awesome. To do something interesting, at least.
You can put it into a, like a helmet. Like if you put it into a socketed helm.
Oh, like a gem.
Yeah. It says every so often you'll lose control and fireballs will burst out from you, and anything that gets hit with them takes like 12,500 damage.
That's actually really cool. I mean, like I said, I didn't expect a full remake. I like the nod. It's a nod for old school players.
Yeah. And then it gives you a full transmogrification. Like, it gives you a new transmogrification. So, you can make your, whatever helmet you're wearing, look like it's just your skull with the Soul Stone jammed into it.
Oh, that's a nod to Diablo 2. Awesome sauce.
Yeah, that's pretty cool. But the thing that I'm looking forward to the most is getting that Necromancer character again.
Yeah, everybody's been excited about that.
Uh-huh. I can finally have my undead army of the damned again.
Right, thank God.
Come the fuck on! Phase over his fucking face, dude! Doing this fine fucking 10 minutes ago, now you're fucking derpy. Well, now I don't have a fucking lock on.
How'd your guys' game go last night?
Good. Most of it was actually spent in an encounter.
Really? Sounds about right.
We, so, like, the week before, there was, like, some side stuff going on. So, a bunch of us got drunk during karaoke night at the local pub.
Alright.
And, like, I passed out down in, like, the pub, and everybody else had gone upstairs to go to sleep. And then, like, I got woken up because there was shadows standing around me. And, like, when I jumped up off of the table that I was passed out on, they were gone. And, so I started yelling. I'm a paladin, so I had used Divine Sense to tell, you know, their alignment. And they were like, he was like, oh, they're definitely evil. I was like, ah, shit. So I started calling for everybody else. And, what was it, Stella's character started going around and knocking on everybody's doors to, like, wake everybody up and get them downstairs. And then, and then we went into Jack's room, and all of our shadows were standing around Jack, and his own shadow was smothering him.
Oh, wow, that's cool.
Yeah. So, yeah, so we got, like, hit. Corey almost died, like, twice.
I had to roll a d20 to see if my character had a giant penis, and I picked out.
Just like real life.
Yeah.
Raise the cam, girl.
What up, Archie?
Yeah, what's up?
Yeah. What's up, Archie?
Just got back from the gym.
The gym is that way.
The gym is that way. Yeah, I'm not flexing, I swear. Look away, this is my
So, yeah, dude, it was like Corey's, his character's a rogue, and at one point his, like, shadow hit him for, like, 16 damage, and I think his total health is, like, 19.
Whoa, no.
Yeah.
You guys are definitely low level.
Yeah.
But yeah, we're only level 2.
Jerry and Derek, and Anthony, I guess, too, because you're in that area, too. When I get back to New Jersey, we're playing D&D.
Oh yeah, I'll be down. I'm a big fan. I've been playing D&D weekly. Well, we miss weeks once in a while, but you know, most every Saturday since like 2005.
Well, dang.
Damn.
I played with Jay and play with us too. Like, that was a while ago.
You play 3.5?
Yeah, so I play modified 3.5. Like I know the rules well enough now that I went ahead and changed stuff I didn't like about 3.5. Like the spell casting, I use 5th edition spell casting, so I like it better.
Yeah, that was like, see, I haven't really actually played since I was like 16, something like that. So when Corey hit me up and was like, yo, I'm thinking about getting like some people together to play D&D. I was like, all right, well, I'll tell you what we'll do. I'll go out and I'll buy that 5th edition starter kit that we got, and we'll all just learn everything all together.
Yeah, and what's nice about 5th is that you can make it as detailed or as simplified as you want.
Yeah, but then like he put the thing out on Facebook, and our buddy Shane was like, I'm actually a DM. He's like, and my husband is like, you know, we've been playing for years and years, and Corey was like, awesome, we got a DM.
Yeah, because that's usually the hardest thing to find is the DM.
Yeah.
I always thought that Bards was the hardest thing to find.
You guys gotta watch the movie Gamer of the Dorkening. Fucking pile of dead bards.
Oh no, that's the Gamer's Dorkness Rising.
That was it, Gamer of the Dorkness Rising.
Yep, I'm actually friends with with one of the people who worked on that movie. I have a module made based on that game, that movie.
Dude, you gotta get that too.
Master Depth, I have that module. Signed by all the actors too. Yeah, I'll let you check it out. It's for 3.5, but it'll work with it. Like easy. Like I said, that's one of the things I like most about 5th is that you could easily use 3.5 stuff, but you couldn't do that with 4th. 4th is weird. 4th edition.
Yeah, we were gonna play some 4th, like, with a couple of old friends of mine, but then, drama happened because people were really shitty, and we just ended up, we just ended up, like, stopping the game after, like, 2 or 3 weeks, and we were gonna be playing 4th.
Now, that's actually a good thing, because 4th is junky, and it would ruin your 5th experience. Because it literally plays like Diablo, for instance. It's just run around, kill stuff, you know, get a million buffs, and collect, you know, treasure. That's basically it. You know, but like 3rd edition and like 2nd edition and even 5th, like it opens it up so that way you can do goofy ass shit like you guys are doing.
Yup.
Dude, I'm playing a half-orc fighter in that game, and I already have an AC of 34.
Oh yeah.
Dude, I was trying to be like the tank character. Oh my god. Everybody does everything that I try to do better than I do.
Except be dumb.
So I'm a paladin, but my healing isn't all that great. I try to be the tank type character, but my AC is only 19 and Jay's is like 30.
Yeah, paladins are definitely not tanks ever. You can turn yourself into a glass cannon.
That's what I said that it was, though. It was like, if you want to be a tank type character, then go with paladin. But it was just because, like, my base stats, I got really shitty rolls.
Oh,
like,
you guys actually rolled for your stats. It's old school shit.
Yeah, my highest stat is like 16, and that's my strength. And everything else is like 11 or lower.
I'm old school with I just do 0.5. It's easier that way.
Yeah. But then, like, what was it? So it was like my intelligence is a 9, so my perception is like non-existent. It's just,
yeah,
like I'm kind of hoping that like I'm the character that dies first, and then I'm gonna be like, sweet, re-roll this shit.
That I always like. That's how I am in the game I'm in currently. Like I like my character, but I'm like I kind of want to play something else, and I know his game's only gonna be a couple more months longer, so I'm kind of like in between whether or not I should just stick with the character, finish the game. Because I've been working on my campaign for, no joke, like 4 years. So, wow. Oh my god, I wrote a book for it. It's a compilation of all Greyhawk material, and, like I said, I completely altered all the classes, because 3rd edition had some balancing issues. So I had to go and fix all that. I guess, you play long enough, you can figure out what the hell's wrong. And then,
well, you find out what you don't like, and just,
change it. Issues, because my big thing was that, like, the reason why there's a classes is that so each person who's playing has a unique role in the group. So you have the healer, you have the face of the group, you have like the tank or the damage output guy, but in the end it always ended up being like wizards had to answer for everything because they have like 1,000 spells.
Yeah.
5th edition they did better at fixing that by limiting the amount of spells they get. So instead of getting 1,000, you only get 500. You still have a lot of answers, but not as much.
I'm pissed they took away the thief.
Yeah,
like,
I don't know why they did that.
Rogue, but thief was my favorite class to play.
All I want to know is they're necromancers.
Oh yes, it's just a wizard.
Well,
it's
just a wizard, but you're like
it's just wizard. You dark magic. Enough said.
I'm sorry, but if the answer isn't raise these dead corpses to fight against their once friends, then I don't know what the answer is. I'm sorry, that is the most psychologically scarring thing in the world, where it's like, oh, my friend dead. Why is he getting it? Why is he attacking me?
Ah, shit! One of the best parts of that movie, Dorcas Rising, is when they're all sitting around a fire, and they had a chicken they were eating, and then the necromancer, or it wasn't even the necromancer, it was an enchanter, cast it, raised dead on the chicken, and then like, fuck around with the party with a dead chicken. It's such a good movie. They actually made
Badass film.
No, I haven't seen that.
You have to watch that. It's got Peter Dinklage.
Oh, does it really?
Yeah.
Oh, I'll definitely have to check it out then.
You don't have to watch
it's supposed to be
really not that great of a movie.
No? You shut your filthy whore hole.
I watched it with some chick. It's like, isn't this movie great? I was like, no, not really.
Sorta.
And I was like, can I hit it?
I love that movie.
Like, no. I was like,
maybe because you didn't like the movie.
You gotta do an internet search, Derek. They came out with like 3 movies of the gamers. You got the Dorcas Rising is the second one. They have the one where they go to the con, which there's a whole bunch of hilarity that ensues there.
Huh.
And then the 4th one of what they're working on now is the one that continues on with the second one's story. Where they actually get to fight the Shadow.
Yeah, I only knew that there was a first one.
And they also did that, a little while ago, that dude died, the fucking shitbag, who was doing all those comics for, the religious comics were like, D&D's the devil, you go to hell.
Oh, fucking Chick Tracks.
Yeah, they bought the rights from him to do a film, Darker Dungeons or Deeper Dungeons, I forget what it's called. But they actually, those same people made that movie, and it's fucking hilarious. Like, because they're trying to be serious, but they're not at the same time. Like, it's one of those deals where they're trying to stay as true to the material, but like still like all the cool kids, like the guys, like these girls go to college, and all the cool kids wearing like leather jackets, they're smoking, they have raves, and then like what they do at the raves is they play Dungeons and Dragons, and that's what the cool kids do. Weird. Like, oh man, you better stay away from them. They're the cool kids. They play Dungeons and Dragons. I was like, why the fuck did they go to college like this? I would have been awesome.
Yeah, dude. I'd have my doctorate by now.
Fuck yeah. One quick thing, Jay. How do you get more clothing in Final Fantasy? Is that just story based, or
what's that?
The clothing for Final Fantasy 15, is that just story based?
There's only if you didn't pre-order it and get the pre-order bonus, there's only one other set of clothing you can get, and yeah, it's story based.
Okay, cool.
And you don't get it until chapter 14.
Oh damn. All I know is I like fucking Noctis with a beard. He looks a lot better than fucking knockoff Sasuke over here. Fucking filthy prick knowledge of our actual.
No spoilers.
No spoilers. Well, dude, literally, from when I was messaging you while you were streaming, that was all I was watching. Like it's like as soon as I stopped the first group, it was like I went out for a smoke, was like, oh, let me check back up, saw you were still playing, did that other message, and then I went back inside. And all in all, I don't know how the fuck I'm still awake because I've been up since 1 in the morning.
Jesus
with
Christ.
only 3 hours of sleep.
Yeah, I would have gone to sleep way earlier.
I honestly believe.
I got home last night and I was like, man, I should go to Final Fantasy sleep.
She wants my dick. She wants to go to the gym with me. That's wanting the dick, right?
Yeah, I believe so.
Yes.
Sounds right.
Smash or pass. And this
I don't know. I haven't dated in so long I don't even know what it's like.
Neither have I. Here's the thing, it's called crippling social anxiety.
Well, I had that, and then I got married, so I completely lost all social interactions.
Fuck you and your happiness.
No, he's not happy.
You were throwing rocks at old people in the park. Why do they deserve to be happy? That is me to a T. But I'm just an angry person just because I don't think everybody else deserves to be happy
right now.
Yeah, there's happiness is very subjective. There's moments that
You're
we're
right.
happy.
For me, happiness is liquor in my fridge.
There you go. See?
Oh, which by the way, if nobody's doing anything on Christmas Eve or day, I don't know yet. My plan is to get 2 bottles of tequila and kind of see how far I can go before I'm completely fucking gone. And it's not gonna be shitty ass Jose Cuervo. It's gonna be actually good brand tequila.
You better have a little fucking worm in the bottom of it.
That's Mescal. That's Mescal. That's not tequila.
Not really?
Fucking amateur.
I don't drink
totally
tequila.
Different beast right there.
I literally only drink
Nobody
whiskey.
drinks tequila. Tequila drinks you.
I drink whiskey and bourbon and rum, and that's about it.
I need to find that fucking brand of fucking. I got my dad a fucking 20-year-old aged fucking bourbon. Last time I was in New Jersey, and I cannot remember the name of it for the life of me.
I was over at my buddy's house who just bought his first house, and we're hanging out in his bar, and he pulled out his $140 bourbon, and I was like, I'm having a glass. It was 10 in the morning. I was like, I don't care.
Yeah, well that's the thing. It was it was an expensive bottle too. It was an $100 bottle.
Oh yeah.
Who bought a house?
Because it was just me just going you know what? Fuck it, Dad. I literally handed it to him, and I'm like, this is for all the years of me sneaking the fucking liquor from the cabinet, being a little shithole. And he just laughed his ass off, and he's like, good. And I was like, by the way, I'm sneaking a fucking finger of this before I leave.
No, it's too late for me right now. I'm thinking about it.
That is a fucking lie.
It is when I gotta get up with the damn kid and deal with them. I get hangovers now because I'm old.
I get hangovers too.
If I get like as wasted as I used to get, like when I was younger, if I got like that hammered, like it takes me like 2 days to fucking recover now.
After like a really good session,
Yeah. Well, that's what it's turning into me.
To the point where like I would black out and just not remember the night. Like I tried, I just can't do it anymore. Like I just automatically stop myself. Like, all right, you've had enough. I'm like, oh, it's like my body's parents itself. Like, don't you do it? You know what happens.
Well, no, yeah. Well, you can ask like Jay, and I'm sure Derek was in the party a few times. I used to get bad. Like, it would be like Archie's drinking, and it wouldn't be like, oh, he's having a beer or two. And also, what I just sent, that's the brand of tequila I plan on getting.
Let me see.
It would be, oh, Archie's drinking, and it'd be Archie's, he's got a fucking, it's like, oh, he started to drink. 15 minutes later, Archie's already blacked out.
Oh my god, what are you drinking?
I would drink Jack and Coke, which would just turn into Jack with a spritz of Coke.
Oh, very nice.
Which, then I realized how shitty of a brand that Jack is.
Well, even now my drinks are like that. Like, I'm like, oh, let's make a rum and Coke. It's mostly rum and a little bit of Coke.
Yeah, well, it turned into like, I used to be the guy that was like, oh yeah, Jack Daniels, it's good brand whiskey, and I was like, now it's like, I'm like, wow, it is shit brand whiskey.
Like, Jack Daniels is not good brand whiskey. I mean, it's like middle of the road, good stuff.
That was like for the longest time, like, I was drinking Yingling, like, oh man, this is such a great beer.
I'm sorry, wait, Derek, before you say anything else, I'm sorry, Yingling is good beer for me because it reminds me of home.
Alright, well that's fine. But I mean, like, I was drinking it thinking it was
hipster that drinks craft beers.
Yo, craft beers.
You're a hipster.
Did Jay just try and give me shit?
No, I think he gave me shit.
He just gave Derek shit.
I don't know, because I think it's both of us, because it's like now it's like I'm like, I don't touch big brand. It's like I'm getting like little like hole-in-the-wall microbrews because I'm a douchebag and I like IPAs.
I hate IPAs.
Fucking communist.
I like
IPAs.
I mean, I prefer German beers, German wheat beers to be ridiculous.
Yeah.
Now I'm just confused. My friend just messaged me, you hitting that out of nowhere. I'm like, what?
Oh my god.
Okay, I made us a floating fortress now.
Nice.
On the raft, I put down some base.
Yeah.
Like the base platforms. And I built a small house on the raft, put a bed in there, and I made a large cabinet on the raft. Now it's almost dark, so I'm gonna go stop down.
And now he's in the process of working on a double bed for you guys.
Already made that.
Oh, my bad.
Want some?
God damn. Is it about half?
God, this chick is turning way too crunchy to roll on me.
Wait, what?
Oh, hello. That was, yeah. What? Sorry, I completely lost track. There was pictures in a like 2-second video. Hey-oh.
Also, yeah.
I'm sorry, I'm also like cracked up on pre-workout right now. Because I'm on Mr. Hyde, which, the serving size is half a scoop. I take a full scoop, which is about, the caffeine of like 4 monsters.
Oh my god, my heart will explode.
Oh, I'm waiting for my heart to explode. I'm just waiting for, you know, the day where I'm like, oh god, oh god, oh god, oh god.
I used to take Yellow Jackets recreationally, so I know a thing or two about it.
Dude, there was a point where, when Jay Elliott was laying flooring, he took like a couple of Yellow Jackets and then just drilled out this house. It was supposed to be like a 4-hour job. He did it in like an hour, and they were like, "You have to take this every day at work now."
Gentlemen, what the fuck is a Yellow Jacket?
It's
they were like,
yeah.
so it's like fucking kitty. It's like kitty speed.
Yes.
Yeah, kinda.
It's like speed when you don't actually want your heart to explode.
Yeah, but then like. God. I was taking like
but it gets your heart there pretty damn close. Did I ever tell you the time when I tried Coke and the horribleness that followed up after it?
Well,
I'll have to say that for one day when we're not live, because that's...
It's too late. We've already been talking about drugs, so this video can't be monetized.
I mean, I have good stories, but that one...
Yes, watch, Jay. Drugs are bad, okay?
Still have drugs. Fucker.
Yeah, that's the thing with like YouTube now. You just can't talk about drugs, period. There's
Really?
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
really?
There's this
oh yeah, that's right, because YouTube went through this whole like fucking revival shit.
I thought you could talk about the S word, and that's,
slavery? Sadomasochism?
No, that's all okay.
Socialism!
This is Trump's America, we're allowed to do that now.
Scientology?
No.
Socialism? It's Trump's America, we're not allowed to talk about that anymore.
No, can't. No, it's suicide you're not allowed to talk about. Like, don't they... Like,
dude, there's...
yeah.
So,
well, I don't know, I think that's fucking stupid.
So there's this big time YouTuber, the guy's name is Boogie298.
Yeah, I know who you're talking about.
Yeah, he does, I don't really care for his Francis stuff, but he does a lot of cool stuff, like, as himself, where he, like, he talks about how he's got, like, depression and, like, suicidal thoughts and, like, the different medications that he takes. And he also does a lot of really cool stuff for, like, video games and other, like, cool nerdy stuff. But, because of the fact that, like, he talks about these things that are just a part of his everyday life, YouTube, they've got, like, these new algorithms, these new bots that just go around, and they just pick words. And, like, so, if you're talking about how, like, you have depression, and you've got, like, suicidal thoughts, but you take a drug in order to curb that, like a legit prescribed drug, they flag you and demonetize your video for it now.
I don't understand why is that? Like, is there a reason?
Because
they don't want, like, a generation.
Well, no, it's because it's not actually anybody monitoring it. It's bots.
But
so
why are they having bots look this stuff up? Like, what the fuck does it matter?
Because they don't because there's even more people that talk about how much like how they glorify drug use and talk about how cool it is, and they don't want people making money off of a platform where they talk about how cool drug use is.
But except talking about medication.
Yeah, that's the dumbest thing I've ever heard. That's like that the stupid fucking drug campaigns in the 1990s where they were like, just say no, because that fucking really worked. Like, it was early 90s too.
Adam Ruins Everything just did a thing about like drug use and like the DARE project and everything, and he was basically like, no, pot is pretty much fine. He was like, pot has shown that it can inhibit growing minds. No, like growing minds.
Yes, if you're a child,
so if you're in your
30s,
yeah, he's like, so if you're in your 30s and your brain is already fully developed, go ahead.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. It's really dumb. And plus pot's never been proven to. It can't kill you. No one can. It's impossible to smoke enough marijuana to kill you because you'll pass out.
Yeah, you'll pass out before you get out there.
Just like if you're taking fucking mushrooms, you'll throw up before you fucking OD yourself.
Well, not only will
psilocybin's hard to OD on anyway.
You're gonna start fucking losing it before anything.
Pass out before you overdose, but you'll also smoke yourself sober. And if you've ever done that, you know that that's just like, I would rather have a hangover than smoke myself sober any day. It is the grossest feeling.
Yeah, it's weird. I've done it a couple times where it's like, we're gonna get so high, and then we smoke a ridiculous amount of pot, and then the next thing we're like, I don't feel gross. What happened?
Sorry. Unrelated. It's like all of a sudden it's like I'm like, I'm at the gym. All of a sudden like 3 girls that have barely talked to me in the last like month are like, hey, and I'm like,
Is that the gym?
If you're ratchet and you know it, clap your ass.
Whoa.
Aww.
Oh damn.
Hey man, so you're still at that age where like chicks don't care if you have a job as long as you're hot.
Yeah. Yeah.
So I'm fucked.
And you start getting all that. And the other thing that you've got going for you is you can get all those military groupies.
Yeah, except military groupies are not hot. You do not want a barracks rat. Trust me. Oh god, no! Oh my god! Yesterday we fucked with one so badly. Where we were at the like little shop in the desert on the base because we had to drive there and back, which was 8 hours of driving with me behind the wheel. That fucking sucked. We were walking around because he's like, dude, I'm so hungry, we need to get food, and we're like, okay. And the officer was like, hey, get some food, like, get something to drink, like, you know, you just spent 4 hours behind the wheel driving to the desert, like, you know, take your mind off driving for a second. This, like, chick that's like, she was hot, but she looked like she was just out of her fucking mind. Just comes up and she's like, I don't get it. The soup of the day says chili. Chili isn't soup. My friend just goes like, yeah, you're right. It's a vegetable. Or no, he's like, yeah, you're right. It's a fruit salad. And he's just like, he's dead serious. Like, he's deadpan. And this chick's just looking at him like she doesn't know what to do. And we just walk away. And she like comes up and she's like, were you guys serious? And I'm like, oh my god.
Dude, you have no idea. Like, so Corey, when he was living at Arcadia University, not going to school there, living
there. Fuck it.
Just living there. Cool. He convinced college students that vanilla Coke had ground up Panda Bear in it. Yeah.
One false move and we're done for.
You tell them with a dead serious face, and then you realize that college students are just as dumb as everyone else.
Oh yeah. Well, they're even dumber because they think they're smarter because they went to college.
Yeah.
Well, gentlemen, I can't remember which bottle I got my parents, but my mom sent me a photo with like 3 different bourbons. So I'll let you decide which one it is. Well, here's the thing. Here's the funny part. It's like this photo. It's like all these empty bottles. They're not like in my parents, like in the living room and all that. That's my collection that started when I was like 14.
Fuck yeah.
Like I was, goddamn, I was a shitty child, but goddamn, I don't know why. My parents somehow still loved me.
One false move and we're done for.
Oh, pretty bad.
Yeah, they could have. No. With how my older brother, how he turned out, no, they learned very quickly how to deal with little fuck ups.
Let's see what you got.
I'm pretty sure it's the one...
It's probably the one in the middle.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking too.
Because I've seen the Kentucky whiskey, and that's definitely not like an expensive bottle of whiskey. I'm pretty sure it's the middle one.
Yeah. Just, oh my god.
I
just
go
look
with
at back, just all the liquor.
See, I never liked American whiskeys. Like, I was always an Irish whiskey person.
I grew into American whiskey.
See, I always thought it was, like, too thick feeling.
Oh my god.
You okay, Jack?
He's feeling so
like,
thick
he
right
just
now.
decides in the middle of a fucking, like, thing, he's like, no, I'm tired of attacking, so, like, any button you hit doesn't work. I'm gonna float through the fucking air, fall to the ground, take 7,000 fucking damage.
But,
attack, you fucking piece of shit.
Whoa! I don't know, for me, my current favorite brand is, like, it's not high quality, it's, Sam Houston.
I've had it before.
Yeah.
I like it. It's a good, like, middle shelf whiskey that's, I like how it's priced, and then, like, you can judge me on this all you want. I like it. I really like Old Cock whiskey.
There's nothing wrong with, like, middle-of-the-road whiskeys.
Yeah, like, all of my, like, the middle-of-the-road whiskey, like, the only one I really get is Jameson. And then, like, for my higher-end stuff, like, when me and Jen moved into our place, we had a New Year's party. And my buddy Suka shows up, and he hands me a bottle of Jameson Select Reserve Black Barrel. And CJ shows up, and he hands me a bottle of Jameson Cask Mates.
Ooh.
Yeah. So I've got those and like half a bottle of Celtic Honey sitting in my liquor cabinet right now.
Yeah. Well, Derek, I owe you, like, a good bottle of, like, liquor because of all the times while you were living in Chalfont, and I never knew, and I was probably, like, maybe, like, 4 houses away from you.
Yeah, you know where that church was? Like, right across from the train station?
Yes.
No, my friends lived literally across from the police station.
Yeah, you were about 2 blocks away from me then.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
I know
Apparently
he fucking knows everybody.
If you get on the street a little bit, there was like, there was the train station, and then right at the top of the hill there was like that bridge that went over top of the tracks, and there was the church right there. I was in the apartments right behind the church. So like I used to, when I went to Wizard World last time, I just walked to the train station.
But, Anthony, this is their... Yeah, it's right. Please tell me I said the right name.
Anthony, yes.
Okay, cool. I'm sorry, I'm super shitty with names, and I feel super shitty when I fuck
pretty good
up.
about it so far, so...
Like, literally, I found out that he lived in Chalfont when I was in North Carolina for my school. Because it's like, I messaged him and it was like, Chalfont, Pennsylvania, and I'm like, son of a bitch, you live in Chalfont?
Yeah, it was like he left for basic, and it was like, you live in Chalfont?
I was like, I'm an asshole.
I went to school up there, and then I moved, and then I forgot all about him, and then he popped up again through Xbox.
Wow.
Yeah.
No, don't worry. That's, like, how I came into this group was Ryan, and I knew Ryan lived in the next town over. Well, this is how I met Ryan. My parents were in Flemington, and they were like, oh yeah, we need to go to ShopRite. While we're at ShopRite, I run into somebody that I do farmers markets with. So we're talking, and out of the corner of my eye, I see this guy walk up, pause, turn, look at me, and all I hear is, Archie? I look over and I'm like, Ryan? It was like the typical, like, the fucking pedophile meets the underage kid at the park moment, where I was like,
I can't be seen talking to you.
Yeah, it was like Big Dick Willie 49, Small Boy 12. Like, it was the most awkward yet like, oh cool, you know, hey, what's up, man?
It's always neat when you meet like a buddy, like especially when you get that small world, that kind of like small world kind of deal. Like when I realized that Derek was the same Derek that I went to school with like a million years ago. Because for the longest time he was just, Bad Wolf on Xbox, who would fall asleep at the mic and we all yelled at him. And,
God, I used to do that too.
Yeah, and so we thought,
for that now.
Put everything together. Oh my God, you were some terrible. Like Jay and I'd be talking, and you'd be talking, and it'd be like, you'd be pretty late, and the next thing you just hear.
Well, that's what happened, because I remember, like,
asleep.
It's like right when I got to California, where, like, my body was just not used to this fucking time difference. I'd be in the party, and, like, I remember distinctly this one time, it was like, everybody was like, yeah, okay, we'll be back in, like, alright, everybody, be back in 20 minutes. And I'm like, cool. I was laying down. Next thing I noticed is I woke up and it's dark outside, and I'm like, the fuck just happened? And I have like 3 text messages going like, bruh, you fell asleep on the mic and started snoring hardcore. I was like, oh, sorry.
Yeah, it's always funny because like we all jump in a party and like half of us would have Derek muted, from the night before after he was snoring in our ears. So he'd be like, oh, why did I hear him? He'd be like, why did I hear him? And I'd be like, oh yeah, that's right. He fucking fell asleep.
I'll be right back, guys.
Okay.
That was the same thing. Hells used to do that shit too, where he'd be like, I'm gonna go there and make a sandwich, and then he'd never come back.
Yep. And then you wouldn't hear from him until tomorrow. You're like, what the fuck?
What happened? He's like, oh, I fell asleep. And I'm like, wait, you had a sandwich and you fell asleep? Yep.
Did you fall asleep while you were making the sandwich?
Like it was too much for him. Like, I had that sandwich, and then he was done.
It's gonna rock on me.
Oh, Belial. Fuck Belial. I'm gonna fucking jam my sword up his dickhole. I love the fucking Crusader class.
Yeah, Crusader's really good.
Yeah, it was a lot of fun. I never got far in the first, my first playthrough. I was playing with my wife, and she doesn't like story bits. She just wants to hit stuff. Which is fair.
Yeah. So you just beat the story mode one time, and then you start doing adventure mode.
Yeah, well, that's why we should have done. We never even got that far, because I like to try to follow the story, and she's like, no, let's go, let's go, let's go. No, then we ended up stopping playing. Because I'd stop every time I would story bit would come up. I'm like, oh man, what's going on? It's exciting. I gotta read I gotta listen to every single book and all that shit.
You would stay a while and listen.
I'm like, yes. Oh, I'm so sad. Cain died. I'm like, no.
Yeah, that's some bullshit, man. They had a perfect chance to bring him back, and they didn't. Fucking bastards.
He's a good character, right? I mean, very good. Like he's a memorable character too. I don't know, like if they can actually do a 4th game. Like, do they essentially end it? Like I haven't finished this one yet. I haven't gotten any further than where I'm at now, pretty much.
Yeah, they could always do a 4th game. It's just bring in new blood,
Yeah.
They can end the game with
Oh, what is going on here?
They can just like write in what's her name again. I forget what the girl's name is.
The young girl, Leia?
Yeah, that's it, Leia.
Yeah.
And they can just be like, yeah, she, not dead, just kidding.
She's back!
Okay. I have a Dilophosaurus named Nedry.
You wanna fucking hit him or just dick around?
That's a good name for a Dilophosaurus. Is it Is it a fairy dinosaur or is it a leathery dinosaur? Or I think we asked that question before. Or is it a mix?
It's kind of a mix.
Okay, I'm alright with that. I think a mix is more realistic. It's got like some tiny looking hairs on its back, and it's got like a slight fin to its tail. But other than that, it's like really leathery looking and demonic looking. It's awesome.
Now I'm fucking stuck under it again. Jesus fucking Christ.
Alright, I'm gonna put my controller down for a couple of minutes and go take care of my pupper.
Alright.
Alright, I'll be right back.
May not see you again. Keep fall asleep.
Yeah, I'm gonna go fall asleep making a sandwich. Alright, I'll see you guys.
Alright.
I'll be back.
Yeah.
Everyone regroup.
Okay,
I can't believe you're still in that fucking fight. It's been a lot longer than half an hour.
Yeah, an hour and 56 minutes now.
Yeah, so
well, that's the total elapsed time.
What's up, Crispy?
What did I miss?
He's in that fight with that fucking
Oh, that fucking hour plus long fight.
Yeah.
At first they were saying like you would need 72 real-time hours to fight that boss, and then they changed it and said no, it's only like 15 hours. I was like, the fuck? Like, I don't have that kind of time. I'm fucking like, I got shit in my life I gotta do. Work. Sleep.
Do you think they could actually have a monster that's that long? Like, how is like Jay? Would you be able to stay up 15 hours to fight a fucking boss?
I would definitely pause it.
Yeah, you could just leave it on pause and then come back later after you take a nap or some shit.
Yeah.
Like, that's the only way to get that kind of a fight done. Like, if they're like, hey, this is a 15-hour boss fight, it's like, well, I guess I'm gonna be leaving my shit on all fucking day.
There are things in this game that are harder than the adamantium. So.
Is there really?
Yeah. The, well, I'm not gonna say anything. But there's post-game dungeons. You know that, right?
Oh, yeah, I know. I know there's the one post-game dungeon that actually, from what I hear, has the best accessory in the game in it, the Black Hood. And it's nothing but fucking platforming and puzzles. And I was like, that sounds cool as fuck. Like, I really want to do that one.
No, that's not a post-game dungeon. It's not considered a post-game dungeon. That's just a hidden dungeon.
It should be, because you have to have the Regalia Type F to get
There's
it.
There's 8 post-game dungeons in Key Catrich, the Grotto, Fokia, Darel, Baloob, Delis.
Wait, are those the vaults?
Crestome and Costelmark, yeah.
Okay.
Costelmark is a level 99 quest. I think there's a side mission that gets you the
key to those, right?
What's that?
There's a mission that gets you the key to all of those, correct?
Yeah, you have to clear all the regular dungeons.
I'm almost done. I have 3 more fucking King's weapons to get.
This is actually the last trophy I need for Platinum.
What is it?
What's killing the Adamantoid.
Oh yeah, that's gonna take me a while. I'm at level 70 right now. I got my first legendary weapon though. Started doing the legendary weapon quests.
I'm still trying to beat Diablo.
Oh, that game is so much fun though. I went through on hardcore with a buddy of mine.
I'm really enjoying it.
Hardcore was fucking hard as shit. Me and my buddy ran through it together.
I wish I had a buddy to play, but I don't.
I mean, I could. I just don't have it installed.
That's true. Well, you're still in the middle of Final Fantasy. Don't fucking stop playing that just to do anything else.
No, but that's what he does. We have no delusions that Chris is gonna finish Final Fantasy.
It'll actually be one of the first games I ever fucking completely like finishing platinum since Bloodborne. And
I've never platinumed a game my entire life, and I don't think I ever will.
3. Or 4, sorry, I have 4. Murdered Soul Suspect was the second one I ever got. Way back on PS3, Resident Evil 5 was my first platinum I ever got. Resident Evil 5,
I can't see how, like, I lose interest because I don't think that's fun. Like, you know, being like, oh, well, I need to do this, and then, like, in a lot of games, it's like you have to do specific things, or, like, rack up a combo of 620 in Batman. I don't care. Fuck you.
Yeah, I don't need all that.
And I like the Batman games, I just don't care enough to do all that. I did the Riddler trophies.
The two hardest platinums I ever got, straight up grinding. Dark Souls 2 started the first 10, Bloodborne.
I can't play Dark Souls, any Souls game, unless I have Jay with me.
Platinuming Souls games is a lot of grinding.
Because he more or less, you know.
Stupid hard.
Every trophy that you're gonna have left after you beat Dark Souls is like,
it's collection quests. It's like the spells, the fucking...
The rings.
Was it? Yeah, it was rings. Okay, I wasn't sure if it was or not.
Yeah. All the different types of spells between Pyromant, all that shit. Dark Souls 3, those are the last trophies I have, except for, I think, one more ending.
Missing 3 from Dark Souls 3?
I played Batman like there was no tomorrow, and somehow I didn't get all the trophies, which I don't fucking understand. Where is it?
That was one of the reasons I loved working at the Hayride, was because I was basically working there for video game money, and I was also working at GameStop at the time. So it was like, I remember the one year I got a really cool paycheck, and it was when the first Batman game came out. And right next door was this place called The Beer Store. And it was like this awesome, like, craft beer place. So I went into GameStop, I bought the Batman game, I went next door to the beer store, I bought this huge growler of pumpkin beer, and I went home that night and just got blitzed on pumpkin beer and played Batman. And I was like, this is the life.
Fuck yeah, it is. That's like a meaning of life. I played all 3 Batman games back to back to back. And then I think Arkham Knight is literally the highest percentage I've ever gotten in a game, which is 72. Which doesn't seem like it's fucking a lot, but like, the stuff that, the other stuff they want me to do?
Shit, you have to find all the Riddler trophies.
Oh, I did all that. I found every Riddler trophy. But that doesn't give you platinum.
For me, it was FF10 too. Because we were trying to complete the game 100% because we had the fucking strategy guide and still couldn't 100% that game.
I thought I told you that when that are you talking about when the HD came out? Yeah, when the HD came out, I told you it's the same it's the same exact strategy guide. The one I had that was wrong. Like the new one is still wrong.
Well, no, we figured out that we missed like 0.8 because there was the checklist in the back. And we figured out that we were missing like 0.8% of something that you had to do in like chapter 3.
It's a one-time event.
And we were like,
chapter 3. And it's when you're running around in that forest and you have to meet with someone. You bump into them.
I don't even remember, man.
And you have to do it at this exact moment.
But it was funny because like me and Brett, we were playing it because we were both obsessed with like Final Fantasy X. So when we found out 10-2 was coming out, I had won a $50 gift card to GameStop.
Are you fucking kidding me? Snake!
I'm gonna fucking beat someone. They'll start putting my games back in the casing. But like, so 10-2 came out and we were like, we need our closure. So we like, I had won the gift card, so it cost me and Brett that $50 gift card. I had Zone of the Enders on Game Boy Advance, which sucked, and $1. So technically it cost me a shitty game and $1.
Which, I mean, I guess it's not bad.
I feel like you got ripped off.
Yeah, I mean,
$1 was too much to pay.
Well, I mean, we were
10
still
is a good
like,
game. Shut your face. 10-2 is terrible.
I love 10, but we needed that fucking closure. You know, we were like, what the hell happened to Titus?
You still didn't get it.
We have to know.
Oh god, that game, man. I still I still get mad when I think about it. I will never play another Final Fantasy, sequel type game again.
Hey,
and the ending sucked anyway. Did you ever actually listen to the radio drama for Final Fantasy? It's also on that disc. Oh, do yourself a favor. Grab your Final Fantasy X disc right now, put it in, and look for the radio drama.
Oh, dude, I don't know where it is.
Listen to it. It's amazing. Your eyes start fucking bleeding. I'm not joking. You know in the part of the Bible where Christ began sweating blood? That would be you, because it's so bad.
I missed, like, back in the day when it was, like, you could put a CD, like a video game CD or something, into a CD player, and you could actually, like, listen to the music from that.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. That's old school shit.
Remember back when CDs used to have, there was, like, the enhanced CDs, where you would put it in your computer, and there was, like, some cool thing?
Yep.
I remember I had the first Save Ferris album, and it was like you could put it into your computer, and there was like some interactive thing, and there was like a bunch of music videos you could watch, like tons of cool shit. It was like, oh my god, this is amazing! And now Save Ferris is a rip-off.
I don't know how big you guys are into the deathcore scene, but if you've ever heard the band Rings of Saturn, I feel like the guitarist is literally just taking acid and hitting random notes, and it's somehow
deathcore or deathcore?
Deathcore.
I wouldn't be surprised.
Deathcore sounds better though.
It does, doesn't it? I'm more interested in deathcore now. I guess it's
now I need to make a band called Death
Yeah, it is.
I've seen Faces of Death already. They only gave me a trouble. We need to go all right.
That's what ISIS execution videos. Yeah, I did.
I've seen it too.
That's fun. That was fun.
I want to call
like,
that
I
more
don't
traumatizing.
understand how people can watch that. Like,
it's more of a curiosity.
For me, it's just general desensitization of the world.
It was also like when that whole like 2 girls 1 cup thing was huge.
Yeah.
I was in college and this dude, we were in the computer lab to like type papers for one of the classes, and there was this dude who was like, "Oh, you gotta watch this," and I look at his computer screen and I'm like, "All right, there's 2 kind of attractive girls and they're making out. All right." What's with the cup? All right, I'm out. And
yes.
For me, it was like, what's with the cup? All right, I'm in.
I wasn't having
I want
any
you guys
of that.
to know this video
I got a
just
good
hit
laugh out of
is
that.
at 2 hours and 8 minutes, and fucking fatigue is setting in.
Really, you're getting tired.
Yeah, like my eyes are starting to burn.
Pussy.
What level is that?
Bitch, I'm an old man.
You man up! And you play that all day.
I've had 3 hours of sleep and have been up since 1.
Jay, what level is that at, by the way?
We played Ark for like 6 hours the other day.
What do you mean? What level is that at?
I know, we played games longer than that, dude. Like 1,000 times.
You're not even watching, so don't comment. Like,
whoa!
Yeah, it's like that.
It is like that. It's a shame.
Like if you were to stare at a digital screen that just shakes up and down repeatedly every 7 seconds.
I played the Virtual Boy.
So did I.
God.
It gave me a
I
goddamn
have a
aneurysm.
PSVR headset, and it's amazing. Which I know, I'm just going to say this for the record, I haven't tested it out yet, but Pornhub, the VR videos are compatible with it.
Oh, are you serious?
With what?
It's just that porn went VR, homie.
Oh yeah, I got the
all I know is it's like
VR headset that came with my phone.
All I know is I'm not going down
they're
that
gonna become
rabbit
like
hole.
Japan is, where they're all fucked up and they don't know how to like sleep with one another now.
I'm not going down that rabbit hole.
Beginning of time.
Well, I know, but it's getting worse. I watched a really good documentary on how fucked up they
headset to
are.
watch porn. It's too far down the rabbit hole. It's too far down the rabbit hole.
It's kind of dumb.
Japanese porn,
like,
they fucking.
If you're watching porn, you want to actually look at the porn. And the whole point of the VR is that you can look wherever you want. Well, if there's two people fucking, you're not going to be like, hey, what's on the wall over here?
Yeah. That just makes me I have a video on my phone which I love. It's like, it's two people fucking and this guy just comes up and he's like, what is this? This isn't football, it's porn!
Wow.
I was like, this is exactly how I feel like when I'm watching French television.
Oh yeah, buddy Christ, they're all about that shit.
Yeah. Like, I remember literally just like flipping through the channels and all of a sudden I'm seeing this like chick just getting like, she is butt-ass naked getting rubbed down by like 3 guys. And I'm like, I'm trying to find the World Cup. I don't know what the fuck kind of World Cup this is, but...
It's the new kind.
But I'm 12 years old and my penis is loving
2 World
it.
Cup. That sounds like the title of like a piss poor video game. 2 World, 1 Cup.
Chris, I'm sending you the song I'm listening to. Tell me what you think about it, because I like it, but I feel like it's like out there.
What, you're sending it to me?
Derek somebody thinks he's Chris.
No, I didn't hear the name you said.
I mean, I can send it to you if you want.
Meh. Not really into deathcore.
Does it involve chicks with dicks?
Oh my god, did anybody watch that fucking, The Animal Inside Me video that I posted for, their cover of Rap God?
No.
Dude, fucking watch it right now.
Hold on, I gotta go to the bathroom anyway, so I'll watch it.
Like, if you're not even a fan of that song or metal, like, that fucking, it is an achievement.
I don't know, I was like super pumped up at the gym because it was like, I was lifting and all of a sudden Guardians of Asgard by Amon Amarth came on and I was like, fuck yeah! It was like,
you know, I'm not a huge Amon Amarth fan, but I gotta say, I do enjoy some of their stuff.
What's like, one thing I love is concept albums, and it's like their newest album was entirely a concept album, and I fucking loved it. Which is also why I love Old Souls by Make Them Suffer, because it's a concept album, but it's really interesting because it's the entire story is backwards.
I am a huge fan of concept albums. Like, have you ever listened to Operation Mindcrime by Queensryche?
No, but I'll look it up later.
Yeah, if you haven't listened to that, your whole life is a lie. So,
yeah,
it's
like,
about...
I remember, like... no, go ahead, Derek.
It's about a guy who, like, kind of gets talked into, like, this subversive revolution to overthrow the government.
Okay, I like it already.
Yeah, and it involves a priest and his nun that used to be like a street whore, and there's like murder and plots to overthrow the government, and it is like, I found that album when I was like 16. My mom took me to this rock and roll convention, and I bought that and Anathema, their album Alternative 4, which was like my first foray into doom metal. And those 2 albums, like, changed my life.
Everyone form up!
Yeah, fair enough. I mean, it's like, I don't know if you know the band, Woods of Ypres?
Yep.
Nope.
I'd really say look them up. They were a Canadian doom metal band. The vocalist actually died, unfortunately. And they decided, hey, we're not going to continue it, because it was like... This band, but their
it's like they have the albums and the Grey album, which is the 5th album. It's like it hit me at the perfect time because it's like it's a super like depressing yet uplifting album. Like and depending on like when I'm listening to it, like the songs take on a different meaning. Like I was listening to it earlier. And one of the songs is called Death Is Not an Exit, and it's like, you know, the entire song is like life, so life is precious after all. And it's just...
Sorry,
I like it. Yeah, you're good.
Yeah, I mean, like, I do like doom metal. It kind of reminds me of my days when I was a young, impressionable youth and found the goth scene. And it's like, I really tried, back in those days, like, I really tried to get into, like, black metal, but I couldn't do it. You know, there was some bands that I used to like, that I really used to like Sentenced was really good, I think Entombed was pretty good, Cradle of Filth has some, like, cool stuff, but they're kind of hit or miss.
Yeah, I mean, I like a lot of, like, Cradle, because that's, like, a band that my brother introduced to me, and we bonded over that.
Okay.
But, no, what I originally was wanting to talk about was concept albums. It's, like, the first concept album I can ever, like, I remember that, like, struck me, like, that just opened my eyes was, 9 Inch Nails' Year Zero.
That was a concept album?
Yeah, it was a concept album, but it was like, it was a concept album that came with an ARG, which just was like super awesome and like super deep and obscure. Like, it all started with their tour before they released the album, which there was randomly highlighted letters on the shirt, which spelled out another version of thetruth.com, which was like their first teaser for the album, which was the whole like, oh, it's like the world kind of went to shit. There's now like America decided, hey, we're gonna have a Bureau of Morality, and we're gonna call it Year Zero.
Huh.
Yeah. But it's really cool because it's like how they teased their album was ridiculous. Like literally, Trent Reznor would leave like thumb drives in the bathrooms of the venues, which contained like a song.
I heard about that. Like they used to just leave like random clues for stuff in bathrooms.
Yeah. Which is really cool, and it's like. Sorry, I'm dipping, so I'm like spitting. That's why I'm taking pauses. One of my favorite little things they had was there was a number on the CD case, like with the wrapping, and it was like caution, this is considered contraband material. Please call this number to turn in material. And you call it, it'd be like, thank you for calling the United States Bureau of Morality. By calling this number, you are leaving an admission of guilt, and it's like your name has been logged in, and we will send it was like we will send troops to your location promptly, and it's just like shit like that where I was just like, it's awesome. Like I never like experienced that kind of like level of like concept album before.
Yeah, that's kind of absurd. Like,
yeah, it's like one of my favorite things is the first teaser they had for the album when they like announced that they're making a new album was the little video where it's like, you know, it's like a car going through the desert, and all of a sudden it pans right, and it's like this like hand, like this shadow hand reaching down with static, and it was like, you know, and it cuts off, and it's like 9 Inch Nails' Year Zero. Well, the whole thing is that it's like that hand, it's like it's a presence that people aren't sure. Is like, oh, is it a hallucination? Is it like is it like the hand of God or something? Well, in some of their songs, like My Violent Heart, at the end of the song, it's just static, and like you can hear the static like change, shift, and go on. And if you put it through a spectrogram or spectrograph, it would be the hand reaching down.
That's weird.
Yeah, it's like really cool, and it's like
that's very Trent Reznor.
Yeah, very, very Trent Reznor, but it's like I love it because it's like just like that insane amount of detail he put into just the album, like the concept of it.
Yeah.
Which I love. It's like. And it's like there was there's one recording she almost got investigated by the FBI for. It was called just called Angry Sniper. And it was a character he made where it was like a former Green Beret that just got like he's so sick of the government that literally he's just like talking like he's like, yeah, today's the day I'm finally gonna do it, and it's literally just him like going out in public and just shooting government officials. Like shit that like you do now, and it's like, oh, you're getting out here.
Yeah, they did that with when Queensryche put out the album Operation Mindcrime, there was people that would come up to them after shows and be like, hey, are you guys really doing this? Because like I'm ready. And they'd be like, no, we're not actually doing this. We're not actually gonna overthrow the government. Please leave us alone, you weirdo.
Yeah. Where it's like one of my favorite stories from the Year Zero ARG was they put out a website that it's like only certain members that like lock their info, like their emails into the alternate reality games. They got an email. It's like, hey, there's a show going down for this for the Art of Resistance, which is one of the factions in the concept album. Where they went to the show, and all of a sudden riot police showed up and like handcuffed them all. And took them into a separate room and then like unlocked them, and like they were just like, all right, yes, we got them all. You can enter now. And it's like Trent Reznor with his live band comes up and plays a private set for them.
Huh?
Yeah.
Everyone, form up.
Sure. Shit like that level of like commitment, I find just like it's cool. You don't see it too often.
Fuck you, Dilophosaurus.
Things like that. I don't know. I like things like that.
Yeah,
weird,
it's awesome.
I guess.
Just stay alive till it. Get there.
Okay. Calm down.
Archie, watch that video I sent you, by the way.
Oh, okay.
I found some brutal ass fucking Russian game.
I swear to God, if you send me Slaughter to the Veil and Russian
Attack, you fucking piece of shit.
Russian hate project. They're fucking Slaughter to the Veil fucking side project, dumbass.
It's good as fuck, though.
It is. And I also love how he's doing like different stuff with that. Like he did vocal lessons with that. He did Russian hate projects fitness program. Like the dude's like awesome. Yeah, Alex Terrible's fucking awesome.
Crazy. Yeah, he's got a crazy fucking voice.
Yes, he does. God, I'm so mad. I wish I was able to go to the Summer Slaughter tour on the East Coast, because they played Slaughter to the Veil was part of that show. And it's like they uploaded the footage of them playing Hell, and oh my god, fucking brutal.
I didn't know they toured stateside. That's pretty badass.
They do like every once in a blue moon. Like they had to actually leave early because their visas apparently expired too.
Oh shit.
You gotta watch out, especially nowadays.
Yeah. But it's like the dude's like super like cool. Like he posts a lot of like videos where he's just talking about like why he like does vocals and stuff. It's like I don't know. I like artists like that, like fucking Jared Dines and all his stuff he uploads. Like
Spirit Guides is awesome too. I love watching this fucking videos.
My bill just go up $20. Yeah, it's like I loved the quietest metalcore ever, where it's like they're both like trying to do like super quiet scream vocals. Or emotionless screams. That's a good video too.
Stay alive.
God, one of my favorite newest ones by him is like 10 types of vocalists, and it's like the underperformer. Yeah, he's doing fucking Reign of Darkness by Viagra's Murder, and he just looks bored as fuck while pulling off the vocals perfectly.
I think Viagra's Murder, their last good album was Holy War.
Well, that was their last album. Well, no, you can't count the Depression Sessions, which is... it's got good songs in it. Their cover of Du Hast I thought was kind of garbage, but,
I did not like it at all.
Fucking, They Will Know Another is one of my favorite songs by them right now.
I have the Holy War album on my phone, and I listen to it occasionally when I'm in a mood.
Yeah, I feel you there.
Or when I was working out, that was one of my workout fucking albums. It's so fucking brutal.
Well, it looks like I'm calling Comcast tomorrow.
What happened?
My bill, just for no reason at all, went up $20.
Because Comcast is shitty. And they hate you.
What do you expect from Communist Cast?
More communist. Less pissed.
Well, unfortunately, they were giving me a better deal than Verizon was.
Not now. They're like, fuck you. What are you going to do about it? Go back to Verizon.
I totally would, too.
I did. But I was with Comcast for like 1,000 years, and I was like, yeah, you know what? You guys are shitty at countries.
Well, when I was living over in Chalfont, we had Verizon, and then it was like, we moved over here, and I was like, all right, well, look, this is what I can get from Comcast. Can you guys beat that? And they were like, no. Okay.
Okay. Chris, if you like Viagra's Murder, look up the band Oceano.
I've heard some of their music.
Yeah, that was one of the most ridiculous concert experiences I ever had, where it was Lorna Shore, which is a band out of my hometown, playing, and I was like chilling with Tom, the vocalist, and we were just bullshitting about, like, you know, like we hadn't seen each other for 5 years, so we were talking about like all the changes in our life. And I'm looking at the guy selling the merch, and I'm like, Tom, why does your merch guy look so fucking familiar? He's like, oh, that's Adam from Oceano. I'm like, wait, what? He was like, yeah, we have the vocalist from Oceano. He just hit us up. He was like, hey, do you mind if I sell merch for you guys? So they had the vocalist of Oceano just selling their merch for shits and giggles.
I mean,
the kitty's back! The kitty's back, kitty.
Yeah, at the lighthouse.
Yeah. Kitty.
Hey, Ignis! We must regroup! Right here! Yep.
Yeah, so pretty much my plan is after I beat this one, this Final Fantasy, I'm gonna play through 7 finally.
You should wait for the fucking box set that's coming out and play that. Play it off of that.
Yeah, but
that way you can play other PS4 and every other Final Fantasy if you really wanted to.
Well, that's the thing, isn't it just a rumor so far?
No, I've seen it all. Yeah, it's all over the place now. It's one
Okay,
through,
so it's confirmed.
Yeah, it's 1 through 9. Yeah, it's confirmed.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm definitely getting in on that.
Yeah, as soon as they announce that, I'm gonna be on there buying that fucking chest.
Yep.
Yeah. Same.
They're like, well, you got me again, Square Enix. Congratulations.
Wow, they had you like a while ago. And this makes life 1,000 times easier because I don't. Well, I mean, I have them, but like I don't want to play the PlayStation versions.
I'm gonna send them an email and be like, can you guys like take $20 off the price if you just take out Final Fantasy 9?
Nope.
I'm looking forward to reaching 8.
Even though I don't remember anything about that game, I still want it.
Yeah, I mean, I still want to play it at some point, but I only played it once. You can tell when I don't like a game, especially Final Fantasy, when I play it once and never look at it again. And that was one of the games I went through once, so I never went back.
I just like, it was just, I had to dredge through it. And like, I was like, oh, I have to complete it. And then I beat it, and I was like, thank God that's over.
Yeah.
Come on, get to the green light thing. Yeah, my raft looks more like a small floating fortress than a raft. I've got a small house with a bed. I've got a large cabinet. I've got a fire, a campfire going on it.
I do still think Jake definitely needs to play 10 again.
Yep.
I guarantee you'll like it more. It's when you go through it again. You'll be like, alright, it's not nearly as bad as I think it is.
Except for the last scene, that's as bad as it
Oh my god, the last scene's still bad. I remember sitting through that and I was like, oh god, it's still awful.
Well, I was in a party the first time I ever saw it. I was just like, what the fuck is going on? Like, no, seriously, guys, what the fuck is going on? Like, what is this madness?
Yeah.
God, I hope the
I
pre-workout's kind of.
I get what they were trying to go for, but like it was like.
It just came off super fucking awkward.
Yeah.
What are we talking about?
One scene in like Final Fantasy X. Yeah, like Titus was like trying to cheer up Yuna, and he just started awkward laughing. Just like, oh boy.
Oh, we're talking about fucking Titus being a stupid character.
Yeah, well,
I love Titus.
I like Titus. Well, I didn't love him, but I like him.
I'm not too much man to admit it. I cried at that game.
Yeah, so did I.
Yeah.
I
the
think
scene,
most
like the
Final
scene where he meets up with his dad. Holy shit!
I think most Final Fantasies I end up having. I also got upset when orange started disappearing, and I was like, "Oh, are you serious?"
There was like 2 scenes that had me all choked up in that game.
Yeah.
I forget what the other one was, but the one it was I don't want to ruin it if Archie hasn't played it.
Yeah, don't ruin it.
Yeah.
Haven't played what?
Final Fantasy 10.
I played through 10 and beat it.
Oh,
all right.
Follow me.
The scene where he starts going like transparent.
Yeah.
She tries to run over and like hold him and just falls right through him. I was like, oh, you motherfuckers.
Yeah. I had the same exact reaction. I was like, no, why?
Yeah.
Reminds me of a certain rose left at a beach.
Oh, man.
Did we get that reference? Was it
no.
too deep?
What was it again?
A rose left at a beach.
No, I don't. What's the reference from?
Doctor Who?
Oh! Now my heart is sad again.
I don't get that reference.
That's when he couldn't see his friends anymore.
You're gonna tell me a whole bunch of stuff about Doctor Who, and I'm still not gonna get it.
And I only have a passing knowledge of Doctor Who. Like
Derek gave up on trying to tell me.
I haven't watched any of it since Matt Smith left. Because Doctor Who, to me, it's a it's a show that panders too much to its fans.
Oh god, it still does.
You mispronounced supernatural.
Don't bring that up again. Holy shit, bitch, attack!
I'm sorry, they let Tumblr ruin Doctor Who.
Now I'm thinking, I got sad going by too.
There was that one page, Super Who Lock on Tumblr. Yeah, and it's like this amalgamation of Supernatural, Doctor Who, and Sherlock. And I was kind of intrigued by that for a while. What the website, what this Tumblr page would do was they would use animated GIFs to like create different stories using scenes from those different shows.
Really?
Yeah, it's really kind of cool. But it's Tumblr, so
they turned it to gay fan fiction / incest fiction way too quickly.
Probably. Ugh. Like, kind of like how they ruined Sonic, where like Sonic bangs everybody. It's terrible.
No, Sonic ruined itself.
Well, that too, but the fans fucking did something weird to it. The fans ruined it so you can't look it up on the internet. There you go. You look up Sonic, like pictures of Sonic, and it's always him banging like tails and shit. It's like, what the fuck?
Well, it's like, have you seen what the fuck people did to, what is it, Five Nights at Freddy's?
Oh my god, they ruined it.
And you're just like, what the fuck is wrong with
a lot, but like now they have songs. They do full-length songs about these games, and so much pornography. It's ridiculous. And they glamify it too.
Dude, if you want to talk about like ridiculous porn, Overwatch.
But it's kids. It's kids doing it. It's weird.
That too.
That's some high quality porn now.
Yeah,
there was one meme where it was like during BlizzCon where they announced Sombra. It was like that awkward moment when they announce your character and there's already a porn of you.
Well, yeah, they tried shutting that shit down quick, and then they realized the internet would never bend.
Yeah, you can't take from the internet.
Yeah, like, I'm sorry, that is there forever.
The internet takes what it pleases.
Oh my god.
The internet's like that creepy uncle you have. It's just, it doesn't matter what you say to your parents, it is there.
Come on, nighttime, hurry up and end.
Oh,
okay.
Thank you. I've had 100% stuff in your shit.
Final Fantasy VIII made me sad too. Final Fantasy VI, oddly enough, I cry every time the opera scene starts. Every time.
I never played all the way through Final Fantasy VI.
Oh,
and you want to argue with me about Final Fantasy X? Shut your mouth, you fucking philanderer!
You can't. Oh god. Wait. We gotta do the test. What's your favorite Final Fantasy?
No.
Philanderer is a good thing.
You're a philanderer and you're a fucking Philistine. You're banning Final Fantasy conversation.
Though.
Wait. So is communist no longer the insult of choice for Jay?
What's that?
The communist is no longer the insult of choice?
No.
Apparently, the preferred insult now is donating millions of dollars to charitable organizations.
That's
not what a philanderer is. I'm no longer in my own friggin' party. Hold on, I gotta do things that are gonna take me out of the screen. No shit, I left my own party to a network error. Network error. This is what we're doing now? I can't keep fucking this.
Yeah, it just randomly is like, you're done. I'm like, alright.
Apparently Sony doesn't like it when you call people philanderers. Sorry, I can't. I can't keep fucking leaving a blank screen on a screen because Sony's a piece of shit.
Want some? See ya!
Why would I target his fucking feet? Come on!
We still got a chance here!
Don't go dying on me now.
Stop fucking inviting me. Blowing my screen the fuck
Gotcha!
We must regroup.
Sure. Okay,
Lights on now.
Got it!
I want to just flop onto a hotel bed. Cannonball for me. Camp's not gonna cut it tonight. We actually did it!
Piece of cake, huh?
After an infinite regression, we arrived at an answer. The turtles all the way down.
That was a long, long fight. What did I get for that? Why's the camera so close? Get out of here, camera. I don't even remember. Adamantite. Chillionaires would gawk at. Oh my god. That was such a harder fight than the end bosses of the game.
You boys eating your fill?
So good.
No surprises.
Give me that. I wonder if I can complete that. Or, not complete it. Repeat it. Tortoise Toppler.
What can I do you for?
And there's my platinum. You know what? I'll just do that later.
Want to help out with some varmints?
Streaming things. Oh, you can do it again. 10,000 gil. That's not worth doing for 10,000 gil. There's way better ways to
Y'all
make
take
money.
care now.
Oh, well, that was... What was the name of that quest? I don't even know. Let Sleeping Mountains Lie. Yeah, there we go. I forgot what the name of the quest was. That's how long that took. Fighting in Adamantoys. Getting the job done. I'll catch you guys next time for more Tales of the Spoony Bard.